And this is A&B Convo's Wrestling Edition.
Okay, yeah, we are here. Woo! Just made it. Just made it, y'all. Just made it. What's going on? My goodness gracious. And we were on there again. Did they show us? Is that right? Was that us?
I wasn't looking at the TV at the moment, but I knew that when I saw Savage that they were showing the same package, and we were right before him.
Yeah, that's
last
awesome,
time.
man. Big shout out to WWE, man. We appreciate y'all so much for using this once again. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the most must-see wrestling review and live reaction show on all of YouTube. I'm talking about A&B Convos
Wrestling Edition.
Thank you for your indulgence that we got ourselves together. I just slid on in here. And we got a couple of channel mascots. Ain't got no kind of chill.
Ain't got no kind
much
of
like
chill,
this
y'all.
audience. So let's get this out of the way. If
Right.
you don't know,
this audience is woohoo.
let me go get this cable out of the way. Okay, I don't know what's going on here. Hold on one second, because they're going to get the cable. All right, so we got our channel mascots. Let's not close this. We'll leave this open right here. What's going on, everybody? Channel mascots. Let's give it up for the original channel mascot. She's a Shih Tzu Terrier of Terror, weighing in at 15 pounds. The one and only Bone Crusher. Say hi to the people. The other channel mascot, she's a Golden Doodle mix. She's a Lickerton. Give it up for Stella.
She's a Lickerton.
Storyteller.
She'll lick you to death.
What's up, everybody? Hold on one second, because we got to get these cables.
Oh, yeah, this whole thing got knocked off.
What do you mean?
I was trying to get by, and I had, I don't know, a sweater or something, and the dogs were right here, and I don't know what happened, but it started sliding, and I tried to catch it, but I had to bring it all back up.
Okay.
Yeah, been a heck of a day. Heck of a day, y'all. Heck of a day.
Heck of a day. What's going on, man? Good to see you guys. Thank you very much for joining us. What is going on?
Yes.
Main event Jey Uso's now in your city, back on Friday Night Smackdown. I wonder if the T-Move Bloodline's going to go in on my man. But before he does, let's give a quick shout to who's in the Mod Squad.
You know what? I want to give a shout out first to Three Kings, because it just popped up that he has been a member for 30 months. 30 months, Three Kings. Like, you and Sophie Dopey, there's a few of you that have really been around like a long time. And you were one of our first members ever.
That's right.
One of our first Super Chat. I think you might have been the first Super Chat champion we ever had.
That's right.
And so I just want to tell you we love you and acknowledge you first, because you have been so supportive of our channel. And we really appreciate you. You are family to us.
We acknowledge you. Thank you
All
very
right.
much for rocking with us.
We have Steven Sandridge,
Wrestling historian. Hang on one second. Listen to this crowd. And Jay's like, keep rolling with it. Keep rolling with it.
And all the haters
Come
who
on,
are
man.
hating on Jimmy at home.
Come on,
and
man.
who are hating on us for being happy for Jimmy.
Look at
this. This is for you. Yeet, yeet, yeet. I guess
What's
that
the hate
entire arena is full of casual fans who don't understand wrestling.
Look. If this man beats Gunther, or whoever he decides to ultimately choose, because we know, as we saw last year, you can make a decision and then change your mind. If he actually wins that title,
in your city,
the crowd's going to go nuts.
Oh, my gosh, for sure.
The crowd's going to go nuts. What's up, everybody? Good to see y'all. Thank you very much for joining us.
All the hate on the internet didn't affect these casual fans who don't actually know how wrestling works.
I mean, you know.
Go JB24.
What's going on now?
Got to put the foe on it.
What's going on now?
Yeet. Yeet. Yeet.
Come on now.
Yeet. Sophie Dopey is in the house.
What is up, OG, Triple OG?
Those are the mods that are in the house right now. I don't see any other mods. And then I'm going to go back and, Denisha Lane is also in the house.
What's
Hi,
up, Denisha?
Denisha. Hope you saw Bone Crusher and Stella at the top of the show.
Indeed, indeed.
And then I'll shout out the members in a second.
You deserve it. Come on now. Come on now. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
General Gunther. The General.
You got to pull up now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Cody.
Is he his dog, though?
Yeah.
Because let me tell him right now.
Imagine Cody turn heel right now.
Cody's been a little unhinged.
He has been a little unhinged.
You've
It'd
been a
be
little
interesting
unhinged,
if he don't know how
Playboy.
to react.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. This might go south.
Okay, so the members that are in the house, we already said what's up to Three Kings.
All right, all right.
We also have, let's see. I saw Samantha Poole's a member. Dulcie Chatham is a member. T-Man is a member. Let me see anybody else.
Now, Alexa Bliss is going to be here tonight. She's in an Elimination Chamber qualifying match against Candice LeRae.
Okay.
And Candice LeRae is going to put her face in the dirt.
Okay.
I
don't see many other members because I think that a whole bunch of people got their memberships from Three Diglets and let them expire. That's messed up, y'all. I know who you are if you're not members anymore. That's all right. Okay, so that was the what's up to all of the members that I see in the house right now. Let me just make sure I didn't miss any.
Appreciate y'all.
Oh, Javon Gatewood. Okay, I don't have my glasses, so if I read your name wrong, that is my eyes' fault. Yes, don't want to leave you out, Javon. All right, so those are the members that I see right now. I know you got some super chats that you could read, and then you could go back and give a shout out to the subscribers.
All right. Let's see what my man Cody's got to say. I'm kind of curious. Whoa!
Looks like he's still his boy.
Oh, they're hugging it out, but look at him. Look at the
back of his suit.
Okay, first off, that's a great vest.
I meant his vest, yeah.
That's a great vest. All right, let's get that ticker up. My man's about to speak on it now. I'm gonna tell you right now, Cody looked like he out here talk about some business, as Booker T likes to say, some business.
All up in your business.
Let me go ahead and give a quick shout. In my way, I think Steven Sanford is the first in line.
Yes.
All right, Steven. We acknowledge you. What do you want to talk about?
What do you want to talk about?
I think I know what you want to talk about.
Okay. I mean, look, I'm torn. I want him to put Gunther in his place. But it would be huge if he beat Cody Rhodes for this title that Roman Reigns
Needs
has
back.
been wanting to get. You know what I'm saying? Oh my gosh. The drama's real. Yeet. I don't know, man. I'm torn on this. What do y'all think? What should my man do? I don't know. I'm really torn on this. Anthony's in here.
Yurt.
Choice to make. You know, I spoke to my doctor this week after the ladder match. You know what he told me? He told me I've got fluid on my elbow that needs to be drained. Told me I got a hip out of alignment, a bunch of other lower back medical jargon I wasn't paying attention that much to. I mean, my doctor's a nice guy. He's not the WWE champion. And one of the things
Okay, so he's all right.
I found out, Jay, is
He's all right.
a good diagnosis
All right, so Cody Rhodes is healthy. I want to catch up in the chat. Let me run it down quietly. Fareed Saheed, what is going on, my friend? Good to see you. George Lewis is in the house. Rickety is up in the building. What's up, Rickety?
George? What's up, Rickety?
We got CJ LaChapelle.
What up, CJ?
Michael Thomas is in the house.
Michael.
Thanashawn is in here.
Who?
Thanashawn.
Oh, Thanashawn.
Michael Tolbert was up.
Michael Tolbert. Did you say Jack Roman?
I didn't see him yet.
Oh, okay.
We got the first super chat right here by Steven Sandridge. This is what I'm talking about. The first super chat of the night, starting off right. Bringing attention to the fact that Jimmy Uso walked in wearing a Jesus hoodie. If y'all missed it, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh,
that's what I'm talking about.
Really?
All praise to the Most High. I love it, and I love that super chat by Steven Sandridge. Thank you, brother.
When was that? Tonight?
Dylan Danger. What's up, Dylan? Javon Gatewood. We were just showing again. I love it. Justin Hollencrane, what is up?
I have to go to WrestleMania, and for this title reign to be complete, not only do I have to go to WrestleMania, not only do I have to be in the main event, I have to win. So if you choose me, let's make a memory here tonight in Memphis. Let's have some absolute fun, because it will be the last time.
I'm sorry, what?
What?
The last time?
What?
Tell me, sir?
Wait, what? Why would it be the last time?
What does that mean?
Wait, what did we miss? I guess we need to stop talking because we missed something. Why would it be the last time?
Jacob Fatu coming out here. What do they say in the chat? Why is that going to be the last time?
Just Alex said, yeah, not a mean.
All right, let me catch up. Just Alex right here, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't know, now you know. This is the big dog. Just Alex of Alex's World. This is our brother. Treat him right. I'm assuming you're doing a post-show review. I don't want to speak for you, but if you are, let it be known here tonight. And if you are, slide on into his DMs. Drop a little like. Give some coinage. Make sure you show that brother love because he is family to us.
Yes.
That is our literal brother. We have shed blood together. Virtual blood? I don't know what you want to call it.
No way, Rickety. That's not what that means.
JP96, what is going on? We were on Smackdown. I can't believe it.
Oh, 1999's favorite. Okay.
Joe Davidian.
I guess.
Shinsuke Nakamura.
Oh, somebody had a sign that said Jesus is the OTC.
Yay. What up, Christian Thomas? Aries is in the building. What is going on? Good to see you guys. Thank you so much for joining us. And of course, you want to get that honorable mention like she did earlier, 30 for 30. Oh, you didn't know?
No, no more. No more.
What's up, movie queen?
Oh,
Look at the way.
Poole, I got you.
Look at the way that Jay's eyeballing him. I like it.
Really? Who in your family?
I mean, Jay could do it. I don't.
Big cousin, don't get this twisted. Let's just keep it 100. If there was anybody to bring back that title to the family, it's sure in the hell would it be your ass.
Damn. Jacob over here just. Oh, super kick. Uh-oh, it was a super kick party.
That was all you needed to say, punk.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he
Cody
just
hurting.
said his elbow, and now he's going to be injured.
Smelling the blood in the water. You know, I feel like Jacob
Why
Fatu.
you need to point out your injuries like people ain't listening?
Jacob Fatu is that guy. He's like that uncle you invite to barbecue.
And then he drank too much.
He drank a little too much. You know what I mean? Then when he's seen all the cousins, he be slapping your chest a little too hard. You know what I'm saying? Eating up all the potato salad.
My sister up north's family.
I'm just saying. Oh, Cody Cutter on the Jacob Fatu. Jacob Fatu still up. Hold up. Double clothesline. Jacob is outside the ring. My man lands on his feet like a cat.
Day one, this is just me.
Are we going to get is Cody cleared to compete? Are we going to get a tag match? He's still holding that
dang
elbow a little bit. Okay, I didn't really get an answer. Look, I'm in my feelings on this. I'm not going to lie. I'm in my feelings. I on one hand, I feel like Gunther would be the guy. On the other, I would love for him to beat Cody Rhodes.
Don't that look like that green hat I used to have?
It does. I really do, because we talked about this a little bit. I feel like if he were to beat Cody Rhodes, the very title that Roman Reigns lost to that man just a year ago, think about that. This will bring it all the way back around. And I'm telling you, man, we could get to Jay. We could get to Roman. Mm-hmm. I'm on, because there's a part of me that's like, you're not going to be beat down by Gunther, and you now have an opportunity to try to really get it to him.
Yeah.
But I don't know. What do y'all think about this? I'm really on the fence.
Hey, Shamanica. Hey,
what up, Shamanica?
KJ. Hey, Dylan Danger.
Wesley Franklin. Always a pleasure.
Wesley Franklin.
We got Sean Swaby up in the building.
What's up, Sean? What's up, Dro?
We got Lamont Williams in the house.
Hey, Lamont.
Brandon Thomas. Big Joe.
What's up, Brandon? What's
what
up,
Big Joe? Another big super chat right here, but my man, the Three Kings. Come on now.
Kings.
He's a fighting champion.
That's
Circle message. Thank you. Got me in my feelings this early in the night. B, why you got to do that to a brother?
I love you.
Crying face emoji. We love you, Three Kings.
We do. We love our people.
We do. We do indeed. Thank you very much, brother, for that big super chat. How y'all doing tonight? Good. Come on, Steven. You ain't got to do it, Steven. Jay said, let me get an encore. Let me do it one more. I know. I got to catch up in the chat. I want to get there. Good to see you. Thank you very much, Steven. We appreciate that so very, very much. Let me see. Who else do we got in the building? Because I know I got to catch up in the chat. But I don't want to miss anything. And I hope I don't miss any super chats. It's good to see you back here, Dro. It really is. Shamanica Williams, indeed. The one and only Jody Bennett. Woo! What up, Jody?
What up, Jody?
Good to see you, Jody. Love you, brother. Michael Thomas. All right. And of course, at the 17-minute mark, let me give a big shout to my baby sister. Mwah. Wait, let me do it right. Mwah. That's how I'm going to do it now. When I give a shout, I'm going to do it.
Oh, my goodness. I tried to hold that in. I'm so sorry.
Minus the COVID sneeze.
I don't have COVID.
I'm going to give you the
It's just
Jey
a regular
Uso kiss.
old bless you sneeze.
Which, by the way, she do be in our stuff. She does watch our stuff. She supports.
I know.
She supports. So I appreciate that.
At least one sister does.
Alexis
I'm not going to say nothing,
Turner, good to see you.
Hey, Alexis.
Yarmeen!
Thank you, Jody.
That's how you pronounce it.
Thank you for the blessings.
1999's favorite. Good to see you as well. I love that name, by the way. 1999's favorite. You're the favorite
I think
son
they broke
or
up
daughter?
a while ago, Brandon.
Who we talking?
Thank you, Lamont. Braun Breaker and Cora.
Oh, yeah. She done moved on.
Yeah, they broke up a while
She
ago.
done moved on. Matter of fact, I saw a clip. I think it was on, I don't know, maybe X or something like that. There was, they were at a football game. Old girl from Chase U, Cora, and what's her name? The princess. The princess.
I'm not sure. You want me to take this real quick?
You might as well. Rico Strother TV. The very simple update is Jey Uso decided to call out Cody Rhodes. They had a little conversation, but then Jake and Fatu and the Timu Bloodline was like, nah, player. We're going to ruin this little porty. And it was a super kick fest. So I wasn't mad at it. Aaron Drew. What's going on? Finally. Sup, Oos? Huh? What's that? Uh-huh. Oh, you want to catch it? Blah! Y'all didn't see nothing. Sophie Dofi. Y'all didn't see nothing. All right, here we go. I love that. All gas, no brakes. Not what I mean. I love that. You ain't snitching, George Lewis. Don't you say a word, George Lewis. I swear. Samantha Poole, you'll be quiet. I swear. All right, now let's go ahead and give it up for these ladies. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. Number one, I am feeling the fit of Naomi. Even though she's a rat, I don't trust her. Everything is hitting on point. I'm liking this fit. I'm liking the hair. I'm just wondering, when is this party going to be interrupted by one Miss Jade Cargill? That's what I want to know. Because it's coming. Oh, it's coming. But I'll be honest with you. It's looking like this is going to be a Bianca versus Piper match. And I'm pulling for Piper on this. I'm pulling for Piper. Because they already got gold. She don't need to move on. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying. What's going on, Three Diglets? Come on now. What's up, big dog? Big super chat by Three Diglets. So, my thing is this. Jade should be coming out tonight. It's been too long, in my opinion. I'm going to be honest with you. There was a part of me that kind of feels like she would come out tonight. I can see it. If Bianca is going to get this win and they're celebrating, and all of a sudden, ba-boom, a storm is coming, that would be the perfect time to do it. I don't disagree with that. Good to see you. Thank you very much for being with us, Three Diglets. We missed you, brother. But I always like to ask everybody who was up in the chat, where are you all from and what is the current temperature where you are? Just drop it in the chat real quick. Where are you all from and what is the current temperature where you at? As the dog's going crazy, we get somebody just came over here, just did a little visit. So, but we got Stella Rose who came back here. Hi, Stella. Come on, Stella. Say hi to the people. Say hi to the people. For potential Mania match involving Jade, right? I mean, let me see what we got. 59 degrees in SoCal tonight, at least in my town. Sure. We just had some rain. We had some serious weather coming over here the last few days, and I'm not a rain person. I can't stand it. I want 70s and hot. Let me see what we got over here. 60 degrees over there in hot Atlanta. So says Samantha Poole. 23 degrees in New York City. The Winter Snow Olympics going to start tomorrow. If you know, you know. I do know, and I'm not about it. About the Summer Olympics, leave me out the cold. 77 over there in McAllen, Texas. I need to be where you are. Stat. 59 degrees in China Grove, North Carolina. Woo! 37 degrees clear in the Fraser Valley. I love it. Three Diglets, what is the current temperature out there in Jersey? Jersey.
Is Diglets one of those Jersey boys that has that really strong accent, like the twins from The Circle?
It's possible.
What's that accent? It's the...
do
their accent. I can't do it.
I mean, it's hard to do. It's just, my point is, it's just a kind of a New York, Jersey, Long Island, kind of accent over here. You know what I mean?
Over here, you know what I mean?
33 degrees in there in Brooklyn, New York, and I'm all about it. 68 degrees over there in Florida, 43 degrees in Louisville, Kentucky. Southern Discomfort, love that name.
I do too.
Great question. Are you thinking Jey Uso is definitely picking up? I don't know. Why are you looking at me like that?
What did you do when I was gone?
Gosh. Why every time you leave you think I'm doing something to him? Y'all believe this? Why y'all always trying to get me in trouble with her? Huh?
Don't blame them for your actions.
My actions?
Your actions. You have another super chat, sir? Your birthday is Super Bowl Sunday. You get to see
28 degrees in Jersey. 28 degrees in
the
Jersey.
Super Bowl halftime show by Kendrick Lamar on your birthday.
Congratulations on that. That's a big deal. Now The Teflon Don, the one and only Modfather's up in the house. Even A&B from the Modfather. Hope all is well. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, player. Just a minute, player. I see yams on the screen. Hey, hit my music. And one more thing. Thank you. Can I get to the yams? Sweet yams, show me the way, 'cause I got bills to pay. Can I get to the yams? All right, that was a special request by the Teflon Don, the Modfather. Can I get to the yams right here on KWB The Business? I love that.
You know what? We don't watch UFC, Dro, so we don't actually have anybody. Do you have somebody in the UFC fight? I don't. I don't know who's in it.
Yeah, no.
Ooh, 67 in Florence. That sounds nice.
67 in Southern Mississippi. Good gracious.
Oh, no, really?
Busted. AJ didn't get busted. That AI. Thank you, Dawson. Jesus. I'm talking about the AI. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, Three Kings.
Don't me like that. What happened?
Is Cedric Alexander about to pop up as the Hurt Syndicate? Are they getting a whole team back together?
I thought Cedric was in NXT. What are we talking about right now?
Go to Three Kings.
Cedric Alexander just got released? No. No, I have not watched NXT yet, actually.
Is he going to be in the Hurt Syndicate?
We did a reaction for the members that's going to be up later on, but we haven't watched all of the show yet. So, oh, dang.
What members we have left?
Dang.
Man, Naomi looks fierce in that outfit. I love Bianca's outfit too. Bianca, can you design my clothes, please?
And Roxanne Perez is officially on Raw. Well, she got the call up.
Got the call up.
Three Digglers right here. Cedric was released because he hurts people. I mean, hurt people hurt people. So now, I mean, I suppose it would make sense for him to show up and be part of the Hurt Syndicate. Although the last time we saw this thing went totally south and Cedric went ham on Shelton. So I don't know. I know it's the same and yet it's not. So I kind of need them to I don't know. I don't know how they're going to work it, but I guess it's possible. Dang. And I saw something too, and I thought it was somebody else. I thought they were talking about Duke Hudson. I saw a message earlier, but I couldn't get to it in time. I was at work and doing stuff, so I saw that there was a release, but I just assumed that it was Duke Hudson. I didn't realize. So he's been doing these quiet releases. Well, I don't like that. All right, we're back on action right here. Bianca Belair trying to
his contract expired
to Piper Niven. Look at that right there.
Whoa!
I like it. Piper Niven had Bianca Belair face down, arse up. I like it, man.
Oh, Bianca be having all of them slam down on her like that. Jeez.
Okay, that was a 3 all day. 2. Dang, Cedric got his release. That kind of stinks. My man, he he was on the main roster. He gets busted back down here to NXT. And then he's just... That's kind of messed up. His contract expired, and they didn't renew it. It's just a release. Isn't that what the same thing that happened with Sad Corbin?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Let's just keep it 100. Let's just keep it 100.
Not renewing a contract is releasing.
If that's your release, it's like, we don't want you. Look at that. Look at that. Piper Niven on the shoulders. Kara's in the middle of the ring. Yeah! Okay.
Oh, my God.
That was her. She didn't lift her up. She lifted her own legs.
She did lift her own legs, but she definitely had to get her. She still had to hold her steady.
I want to see the strumpf.
That's crazy.
Okay, Bianca Belair has beat Piper Niven. All right, wait for it. We're going to see some music. I like this no escape. Women's no escape match. I like it. Okay, so we got Liv Morgan, we got Bianca Belair.
Look at
in
her.
here.
She's like, oh my God, I can't
That was a
breathe.
lot.
That was a lot. Oh, I didn't know they would still win here.
Okay, so they're over here on SmackDown, which I like because she does TikToks with Damian Priest.
I know.
They're actually quite hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, Duke Hudson he gone too.
The Teflon Don, the
Nobody
mod
sees
father,
this
would
okie
like to know, A, have you ever been a voice actor?
No. My voice is actually a little off right now today, but no. We've talked about it. We were going to do some stuff. I've done regular acting. I've done voice over, but no voice acting. It's something that I'm actually, we're going to look into. I'm going to be getting back into the entertainment thing a little bit. We got out of it for quite some time, so I'm going to be sliding back in there. But thank you for asking. Mm-hmm. I did take radio classes for a while to be a DJ. You know, late night DJ. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was Yams, a special request by the Teflon Don, the Mod Father, right here on KWB, The Business. Also, because Akira Tozawa was on the screen, I want to take this moment to clarify our comments.
Hey, Aaron Brody. He said, hi, Jack. Hi, Betsy.
Good evening, Aaron Brody, and welcome to A&B Combos Wrestling Edition. I, of course, am Jack Enoff. With me, as always, is my broadcast colleague, Betsy Bedwetter.
How are you? Nice to see
We
you.
appreciate you. Let me go ahead and say this real quick. I know Movie Queen, Jazz is in TNA. I was stoked. Now, this is not the same Jazz from old, but I was still stoked about it. I saw her debut. I saw when she came out. I was all for it.
Did she retire? She came out of retirement?
Yeah, well, you know, you got to pay the bills. About IShowSpeed. We did a reaction.
Oh.
We did a reaction to IShowSpeed. Now, let me clarify this, because somebody was like, why are YouTubers hating on YouTubers? So let us be really, really clear here. In no way, shape, or form were we hating on IShowSpeed. I have nothing but love for that brother. My issue is simply the fact that that spot, which could have gone to a wrestler, went to somebody else. Now, it was a great moment. It was the most viewed.
It was
social
cool.
media. I had
But we don't
no
know
issues
that
with
brother.
it.
Now, listen. I don't have, like you said, we don't have an issue with him, but I don't know him and I'm not a fan of his. So to me, the same way everybody was hating when Logan Paul came out, we also didn't like when Bad Bunny was getting a WrestleMania spot. We thought that was stupid. And then you know what Bad Bunny did? He showed up and he showed us that he was really, really a good performer. And we appreciated that. And we liked Bad Bunny. Same thing with Logan Paul. You guys know that I think Logan Paul is really, really good in the ring and he's a good heel. And if that's what ends up happening for ShowSpeed, great. But we don't have to like anybody we don't want to like. And that doesn't mean that we're, what the hell's a casual fan anyway? I'm a professional fan if you haven't noticed.
Yeah, I have no comment on that. Hold
And
on
you're a
one second.
lifelong fan, so.
Hold on one second. So she's got to go do something right quick. So I will simply say this. There's always been a blending of entertainers and whatever the case may be in professional wrestling. Totally get it. Not a problem. In the Royal Rumble match, I am all about nostalgia, surprises. Can you hit that fan for me, please? Surprises, nostalgia. The dog's not here. And it was an interesting situation that occurred. But to everybody that out there that hating on us for hating, we didn't hate. Okay? I was simply upset that Akira was not in it. Simple as that. I have a right to my opinion. She has a right to her opinion. Everybody has a right to their opinion. But people start getting all up in their feelings, talking about we're a casual fan. Whether you don't know us, you don't know me. You don't know my investment here. All right. So nothing but love to IShowSpeed, but that boy did get worked. And truthfully, he took that spear pretty good. If that had been Akira Tozawa, he might have actually tore through Akira's sternum. I don't know. Akira's like this big. Just saying. All right, I'm going to leave it at that. They're like, of course, look, that's why we always constantly talk about Steven Sandridge because the man knows more about professional wrestling than anybody alive today. He's a walking encyclopedia of wrestling. I don't know how he does it. But there are people who are lifelong fans. Like you said, lifelong fans. They don't remember everything. And you shouldn't be expected to remember everything. The point is we show up, we do our job, we enjoy it, we're fans. We're not perfect. We don't know everything. And we don't pretend like we do. But that don't mean that we don't enjoy the product. And that don't mean that we're haters.
The best one was that somebody commented and said they're always mad about something. They're marks, like real marks.
Yeah, we're all marks.
We're all marks.
We're watching a predetermined show.
If you watch this and you don't think you're a mark, you're the biggest mark of them all.
Okay, hold on now.
Congratulations.
We got Taker, Bubba Ray, Shawn Michaels, talking to the next generation.
Dang, look at her. Let her come through.
Mickey James.
Mickey James.
That's how important this business is to me still. Lace them up tight. Get ready. Because you're about to partake in something that's going to change the world, change your life. Folks, I'm telling you, this is a must-watch.
Okay.
Legends and future greats.
Okay.
Can we just call it Let Go? Let's just call it that. Legends and future greats. Let's effing go.
That's what it really stands for.
That's what it really stands for. Steven Sandridge with a big super chat right here. A&B got nothing to apologize for. The love for Jey Uso we see every week is evidence that IWC trolling will get you Chris Farley voice. A hot cup of Jack Squat. Now what do we got over here? Huh? A couple of haters? Nothing but love for A&B and their takes. Because what's going to happen is that good old Matt Foley is going to be in a van down by the river eating a steady diet of government cheese. I love that, Steven.
What's wrong with government cheese?
None. If you don't want to get backed up, ain't no problem. DIY is out here right now. I'm not happy with their Def Rebel theme songs. Just Alex, I think that's a very simple question. If reports of WWE wrestlers are not happy with their Def Rebel theme songs, I'm not surprised. It's simple mathematics. I've said this before, and I'm going to say it again. And I hope that somebody in WWE will hear me out on this at the 38-minute mark. It's very simple. You go through the trouble of grooming and training and getting together a person to become a wrestler, professional wrestler, a WWE superstar. It's an entire package. Okay? From your promos to your in-ring skills to your outfit and your music. Everything has to hit. Wrestlers will go through changes and evolutions and all of that over time, but everything needs to remain the same solid package. It's very simple. You do not want music to hit, and every time you hear that 3, 2, 1, and you're like, who is that? I don't recognize the music. From the very first bar, and I know just Alex, you do music. The very first note, it has to hit. It has to resonate. This is just how music is. It resonates with the people.
We, the people.
So yeah,
Brandon Thomas, who said we were major haters? You said he did say y'all some major haters. Who is he?
I mean, okay. JD from New York is a major hater.
Thank you, Aaron Brody.
If you're saying we're major haters, you don't watch our stuff. Okay? JD from New York, he's what you would call a major hate.
Hate.
We're nowhere on that level of hate. Again, nothing but love for JD. I'm not. Don't anybody misquote me. As a fellow native-born New Yorkan. All right, nothing but love for JD. I'm just saying.
IShowSpeed said we were some haters. You mean people who didn't like him being there, or us in particularly?
JB24.
Are you saying IShowSpeed in general commented to us?
I mean, that's interesting. I didn't see that. That's a heck of a thing. He saw us.
When did that happen? Are you saying that he commented on the comments of us hating?
How have we not grown more from IShowSpeed?
For sure. If IShowSpeed is mad at us for hating, we should have grown more as popular as he is.
All right, Three Kings with a super chat right here. Thank you very much, Three Kings. Another year goes by and no Cardona. It's got to be this year, right? Right? You mean Cardona, Matt Cardona?
Matt Cardona?
I don't know. I know people were saying that he was going to show up. He didn't show up. And that was my one critique, really majorly, with the men's Royal Rumble match, is that we didn't have the nostalgia. We didn't have the surprises. You know what I mean? It was just regular people. IShowSpeed, call it what you will. It would have been cool if he didn't just get speared out of his boots and he were able to toss out a few more people. But it is what it is. You know what I mean? But at least the women's, we got a little bit of nostalgia. We got some call-ups from NXT. I like that. I didn't get that in the men's Royal Rumble match. That was missing for me, and it was a missed opportunity because it's really the only time of year that we really could do that.
Yeah.
That we could believably have a wrestler of old come in here, not really do much of anything, toss somebody over the top rope, and then you can take a light bump outside, go on back there, collect your check, sit down at cater and have a nice meal.
Yeah.
That was missing.
Yeah.
That was missing.
Three Diglets just did an awesome super chat.
All right, let me see what we got over here. Let me see what we got. And let me also be clear. At the end of the day, I don't really care where a wrestler decides to get their music from, so long as it's a banger. It's got to be a banger. That's it. Because the problem that I have, like, okay, for us content creators, we're constantly having to use music that is copyright free, right? A lot of the music sounds alike. Like in the YouTube studio, like there's just it just sounds alike, right? It's not bad music, but nothing really stands out.
Yeah.
You just want everybody should have music that just stands out. Like when you hear Roman Reigns' music, the second it drops, there's no mistaking who that is.
Oh,
no mistaking who John Cena is. No mistaking who The Rock is. No mistaking certain theme music that just is synonymous with that wrestler. Let me put it to you another way. 10 years from now, 10 years down the line, right? You play some of these wrestlers' theme songs, I promise you're going to be all like, who's that?
Who is that? Yeah.
But Stone Cold, the second the glass shatters, no mistaking it. 10 years from now, you'll know full good and well who that is. Oh, hell yeah.
You know what, Southern Discomfort? If they could bring back all of Fashion Police versus Pretty Deadly, I'm here for it. I mean, we've already got one kind of back from the TNA.
Honorable mention right here, which, by the way, we're going to be getting some more superstars on the show. But thank you very much. Y'all need to go back and watch that interview. It was awesome.
Oh, thank you. Our Medusa interview, that was a lot of fun.
It was awesome. All right, Three Diggers, what say you over here with a big super chat, my brother? Circle message. The best part of wrestling is marking out.
Best part of wrestling is marking out.
Steven, what is the name of your channel on YouTube? Just drop it in the chat. If you're at a show and you're just sitting there, then just leave, ma'am. Steven said it best. Being a mark is believing, and believing makes wrestling better. That's literally the whole thing. It's a dance. We're in on the gag. Leave us alone.
Right. But what the funniest thing is that you're a fan, but you think because we don't like who you like and think how you think, and we actually are in the majority because everybody is saying yeet when he comes out, fool. Prayers is breaking records. And everybody cheering for him is wrong and you're right. Okay, narcissist, calm down.
And I'll tell you something right now.
That's just ridiculous. But that's the first time I love Three Digless comment, but I do. No, it's not the first time. It's the first time in a while, but.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
Oh yeah, so if Tyler Breeze is already part of the creative writing team, then yeah, give us Fashion Police.
So let me tell you something right now. Vince Russo made a comment when Jey Uso won the Intercontinental Championship, and he was like, "Why? You know, like what's the big deal? You know what I mean?" And Rikishi has something to say about that. He pretty much told Vince Russo to go straight to hell. He used a little more colorful language than that. But my thing is this. It's like, I think even the coach might have said this too. Like, you don't win a championship, it's given to you. Look, man.
Yeah, but if it's given to you, that's because that's what the audience and the universe wants to see, and the company's believing you and backing you. That is a huge promotion.
That's exactly what I was
If your
gonna
company
say.
trusts you enough to give you a huge promotion, we're happy for you.
So the reality is, yeah, you don't win it.
But
Again,
you earn
we
it.
don't care. You've earned that spot. And therefore, in this match, you've won it. But my thing is this, you've all made a living. You've all done this. You know what it is. It's just entertainment. So what you talk about hate? How are you hating on the industry that helped put you where you are? You would not be in the position that you are right now, Coach, and same with Vince Russo, if it wasn't for the WWE or WCW. That's just a fact.
Yeah.
And I never understood people that want to bite the hand that fed them.
Did you see the backstage?
It's real to me, damn it.
Did you see the backstage footage of Rikishi behind scenes at Rumble? Rikishi, Chavo, World's Strongest Man, and there was like 3 other wrestlers of old school back there with Rikishi watching as Jay won, and then everybody screaming and freaking out back there. So why is his dad, and why is World's Strongest Man, and why is Chavo Guerrero screaming and marking out?
Pretty Deli, 1-0. They beat DIY with a cheat, but the ref didn't see it. Well, Ciampa beat Ciampa. I mean, that's a fine point. That's a fine point. The point is, we don't know what the outcome is going to be. Mm-hmm. We're here for the show. We love the pageantry. We love the characters. We just love being a part of something that's really cool
fun
to watch.
It's fun.
So every single one of us are marks for watching a predetermined show with all this action. Who cares?
Yeah.
Who cares? Thanos didn't snap his finger and everybody disappeared.
Right.
And yet I'm still in my emotional feelings about it. Leave me alone.
Leave me alone.
Let me watch this.
Oh, that's a nice shirt, Steven.
That.
Oh, wow.
Know what I mean?
Where'd you get that?
Yeah, we have a right. Everybody can be, people can be critics of us. We can be critics of them. That's just how it goes. We decided to do this in the public forum. And I've said this a million and one different times. Being in the entertainment industry for years, I will simply say this. You don't make a movie or a TV show or whatever in a vacuum. You don't do it just for the writers or the actors or the directors or the studios that never sees the light of day. You don't create music just for yourself. The point is you want people to hear it, and therefore people are going to have something to say about it. We have something to say about something that we love. It's a story, whether it's a book, it doesn't matter. It's a comic book. It's a story that we are invested in and that we love. Fiction and nonfiction is 2 different things. There's no such thing as just one genre. You feel me? So if it's fiction, fine. You can still bring your emotions about it. It's totally made up. Who cares?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's still real
like
in the
a
sense
movie.
that it elicits real emotion.
Just like a movie. When you get out of a movie, you talk about the movie plot as if it happened. That's the whole point of going to a movie.
Nothing wrong with it, man. Nothing wrong with it. Which, by the way, she took me to see something the other day, which was really good, and I really appreciated that. It was this cyborg robot thing, which is not bad. Really appreciated that. Do you see what everybody said after Jey Uso won the Rumble? I mean, that's what I'm saying. Look at this crowd. Look at this crowd. The WWE saw this. Triple H saw this like, okay, man, we're going to go ahead and give you this push. We're going to go ahead because you have earned this. You've earned this. And I'm not saying he's earned it like being the best technical wrestler. No. But again, that music, right out the gate, it's a banger.
And I'm to say something too. I think we earned the little spot they keep giving us. They have shown us 4 weeks in a row now, our reactions, WWE. And that's only happening because we go out of our way to commit to doing this every Friday, every Monday, every pay-per-view. Even there's times where one of us don't feel good and we'll still try to do it anyway or have Steven step in because we take this show very seriously and we're trying to make something. And the fact that WWE even acknowledged our reaction.
Exactly.
It's-
This set ain't
it's
real.
great.
I can take all this down right now. I'm going to take all this down. This belt ain't real.
You know what I mean? I mean, anytime someone's acknowledging you, it feels good. And so for the people who don't want to acknowledge him because they don't think he's, first of all, Cody is mid in the ring. I've said this before. Hulk Hogan is mid in the ring. Fight me if you want to. He is. Macho Man was kind of mid in the ring. I mean, they had great characters, though. Great characters, right? Like that we were really, really excited about. But they weren't the best wrestlers on the roster in their time. No, they were not.
But it is what it is. This belt, this wasn't a real belt. There was nothing real about this belt. This wasn't a championship belt that was defended at PLEs or what they used to, PPVs back in the day. But when Virgil won this belt from the $1 Million Man, you're damn right that elicited some real emotion from all of us that saw that.
Right.
Okay? We're all marks. Get over it.
Get over it.
Steven Sandridge
All
dropping
right.
a little knowledge right here. Vince Russo thought Jerry Springer was TV to be emulated for wrestling and storytelling, and that should tell you all you need to know about his takes. Jerry.
I went too far well-rounded, Leo. Did I? Go back and watch a few matches. I'm just saying.
Thank you for that big super chat, Steven. Big super chat.
I was
right
a big
there.
fan of Macho Man, but not that because I thought he was the best wrestler in the world. He was no Bret Hart in the ring.
I watch it for fun. That's all you can do, man. That's all you can do. We watch it for fun. We like the characters. We like what we're seeing. We're taking on an emotional roller coaster. We had a conversation the other day about daytime soap operas. She liked Days of Our Lives. My mother loves Days of Our Lives. I could never get into daytime soap operas because it looked cheap to me. It felt cheap. I didn't care for it. I liked nighttime soap operas. It felt a little more elevated. But that was my opinion. That wasn't her opinion. And as well as millions of Americans.
Oh, no, it looks cheap. There was nothing. It was ridiculous.
But I'm saying millions of Americans that watched this and kept this stuff going for decades.
Just like this, Lucha Underground was one of the best soap operas I've ever watched.
Okay, there's Andrade. Where's Zelina Vega?
Yes, bring Zelina Vega.
Cody looked tired and beat up. Are they supposed to be paying us, Three Diglets? Maybe we should make you our manager. You want to be our manager, Three Diglets? I think we need one.
Oh, okay, look, I get it. It's the road to WrestleMania. Very exciting, very unpredictable. I mean, this time
Cody looked a little irritated.
Oh, yeah, Shinsuke is just in the back again. Is it him or is it one of these stand-in props?
It's definitely Shinsuke. That's crazy. That's creepy.
I think Kiana James is out injured, isn't she?
Yeah, she is.
She's injured, Aaron.
Jey Uso versus Cody Rhodes, main event of WrestleMania.
It's a terrible story.
It's a hell of a story, and
Oh,
I
a hell
agree
of a
with what the
story.
Miz just said right there. I want to see it. George Lewis, to answer your question, Tony Storm did Mariah May better than Mariah May does Mariah May. That's how I feel about that. I am absolutely invested in Tony Storm. I love it. It's one of the best things they got going over there in AEW. Protect those ladies at all costs. Okay, flat out, I was like, yes, sister, yes. Yes.
Okay, Three Kings, I'm about to tell A exactly what your email said because I agree with you. So Three Diglets emailed us and he suggested that we make our podcast a live broadcast that people could be in the chat discussing about, and then we could even look in the chat and see if we want to answer one of the questions or address somebody in the podcast. because we were talking about going live on the podcast, but the way of doing that is kind of difficult when you're in a professional studio settings with someone else running the mics and the editing. So we have been discussing that, but I'm glad that you said that because that is actually the format I would really like to do. It would only be live to our members, but I would love to have it live to the members so you guys could all chat while you're in the live. And yeah, we could even answer some questions while we're in there. So we're looking into that, but I'm glad you said that because that's what I want to do too.
We will discuss it. Here comes Drew McIntyre. I don't know. We want to have our own wrestling business, but if
No.
we did, or if we had some say or some stroke, I promise you, I would make some minor and some major changes. I wouldn't be firing people, but I would start down there at the Performance Center. I bring it up to NXT because I've said this many times. Everything needs to hit. Certain things need to change, especially with the women when they wrestle in that ring. So,
Well,
I'm telling you, some things need to change.
I would like, if we were going to be involved in WWE in any way, I would like to do what the World's Strongest Man did. I would like to scout. I would like to go to events, be like, you need to be in WWE. You got the look, you got the charisma, you got the athleticism, and try to spout people like how he found the Big Show. Braun Strowman, and he found Bianca Belair. Like, that would be great.
I mean, you could do that, and I'll talk to the town once they get in.
There
Good
you
cop,
go.
bad cop. Three Digglets, a member for 9 months. Come on, Three Digglets.
Yeah.
Who them? A&B on SmackDown again. Trips, I want 50% of everything. Yeah, that was awesome. Thank you, Three Digglets. We appreciate you, brother. Make sure I catch up in the chat. Macho Man, there's another example. Macho Man, somebody else that his character, as crazy as that man was, everything he did, man, it just, come on, dog.
Yeah.
It's what I'm saying. Like, your music, it's the very first thing that people will relate to before you even come out
Right.
from the curtain.
Yeah.
It has to be a banger.
Yeah.
It has
so
to hit.
important. It's so important. It's not just like an afterthought or an accessory. As a matter of fact, my mom thought of a better name for my channel, and I'm about to change it because I'm only a couple months in. I'm like, oh, I'm doing that.
Okay.
No more Memphis. Screw Raw. Drew McIntyre's officially back on Friday Night Smackdown.
Oh,
He posted about this saying, see, I don't need a big to-do when I sign somewhere. I said, no, because nobody cares that you're there.
that's cold. That's cold. She said adjudicate and bounce. That's hilarious.
That is funny.
Aaron Drew, if you're watching Tony Storm on AEW, you're in good hands. The Hurt Syndicate is cool. I watched Dynamite, and I gotta be honest with you. It's there at this point. It's very abundantly clear to me. AEW and WWE are just, they're worlds apart.
Mm-hmm.
They're worlds apart. The packaging, the style, everything is just worlds apart. And this is, it's just different. It's just different. But what Tony Storm is doing over there is kind of reminiscent of what they've done over here with the characters and everything and the bigger than life. And it's just, and she did that, man. She took that ball, she ran with it.
Yeah.
Alexis Whites, what up?
Hi, how you doing?
How you doing?
Hey, how you doing? We A&B Combos got a super chat. Oh yeah, he's about to read it right now
I
from
got you.
CJ. He's coming.
I got you. We got Roland Bird up in the house.
Hey, Roland.
CJ LaChapelle with a big super chat right here. Thank you very much. Circle, message, and thank y'all so much for the super chat love. Again, it doesn't just go to what you see
Yes,
here on the
thank
set.
you.
We support a young man. We support causes with your generosity as well. So thank y'all so much for that. Question for both of you. Who was the first women wrestler that made you care about them as much as the guys? Mine is Bailey. I have liked other women before, but not as much as Bayley. So who is the woman that made you
Was
care?
that China for you?
No. No. No.
I mean, when I was a kid, I was a fan of Elizabeth, of course. There wasn't a lot of women out there.
Well, maybe it was China.
My favorite that really I think I was linked to was Tori Wilson. I loved me some Tori Wilson. And when Randy slapped her, I was like, what the hell just happened? I just loved her. I loved her. I mean, and the other one was Lita, but I didn't feel I was connected to Lita. I felt a connection to Tori. I really like Tori, I would say.
You know, that's a tough one for me. Yeah, maybe it was China. Maybe it was China. I mean, I cared about them, and I've always watched them, but they weren't packaged like China was. China was something different. You know what I mean? Obviously, Medusa was one of the OGs that I used to watch and love. Bull Nakano was another one, but yeah, maybe it was China. Wow, that's a great super chat. You really got me thinking on that one. Thank you, CJ.
Yes, thank you. Although I really liked Stephanie, and I still do. She's one of my favorite of all time. Stephanie is so good on the mic.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna tell you, Stephanie is somebody that should be teaching a course to the ladies on how to cut a promo.
Absolutely.
She never cut a bad promo. She was always good. When she did mix it up in the ring, I bought it.
What's up, Marcus?
Ooh.
So if you want to go to WrestleMania, brother, you got to get through Big Jim first. Then you got to make it to the Elimination Chamber, and you got to get through that. But tonight, I ain't living in the past. I'm right here present, ready to kick your ass.
Oh, snap.
Jimmy Uso, I'm going to WrestleMania.
I would very much like to see Jimmy Uso going to WrestleMania, and yet he just got interrupted by the megastar with everybody saying L.A. Knight, yeah. Uh-oh.
You gonna make us work?
There you go. Sound guy, you're fired.
I ain't got any love for you. You're the main reason that I didn't become WWE champion just a little over a year ago. So I ain't got any love for you, and I ain't gonna complain about it. I'm gonna make good on it tonight.
He's like, you right, you right.
If I could for a second, I do need to say this. In my life, in my career, I want to be somebody who affects good change before I die. So I want to speak to all the men, all the boys here in Memphis tonight, around the world. I mean this from the bottom of my heart. If something arises in your life that hits you it hits you in the feels and you have to cry, let it out. It's good for your mental health. It's good for you. It doesn't make you any less of a man.
Oh,
Okay.
something happened. What happened? Something happened that made him say that. But
That
that
was
was a John
interesting.
Cena with him pulling the camera and talking to the camera. John Cena's really the only person who does that, right?
Yeah, and that's where, yeah, LA Knight. Wow, very different.
Interesting, LA Knight. He's trying to be the new Cena, I think. Yes, movie queen, I have.
Wow.
Do is cry. I think when I walked out here, I think I heard somebody over here call you Drew McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre. Yeah.
Yeah.
Denisha Lane, remember for 4 months. This is what I'm talking about. Hey,
Yeah.
Becky and AJ, it's been so amazing being a mod.
Oh, yay. That's awesome.
Thank you, Denisha Lane. Thank you for keeping an eye on it. It's part of the mod squad.
Yes. CB, there's nothing wrong with crying. All right, Aaron. L.A. Knight.
Yeah. Ex-girlfriend. That's interesting. Trish and Lita. Yeah, Sable. You know what?
Nah, I was not a fan of Sable. She just looked like a whore. I'm sorry. The way that she was dealt with.
Put the puppies. Ah! You
I guess
know,
I didn't like the storyline they did with her.
let me say to you like this. I want to give a quick prop, a quick nod to all those ladies that had to go through that attitude era. Everybody that was involved. You were put through some stuff. You were degraded. You were in mud matches and jello match. Like, you just had to do stuff just to be seen on television, and it involved TNA most of the time. Or even if you were in a match, it was a bra and panties match. Like, it just...
Yeah, which really, that was actually Tori Wilson too, but I still liked her.
And I
feel like she came in with all that and kind of got through it and passed it and rose above it. In my
even if you
opinion.
were an exhibitionist,
Yeah.
it's not easy. We've been in many WWE lives, AEW lives. There's always drunk guys in the audience, catcalling, doing that hot whistle. You know what I mean? To this day.
Yeah. I still get whistled at. I got whistled at last week walking the dogs.
What up, Marcus Baker? Say what now?
You were right around the corner. I told you as a truck was turning that he was just whistling at me. And I'm like, I'm a grown-ass woman walking two dogs.
That, yeah.
You're just going to be whistling at me like I'm a dog? I'm not a dog.
I took care of that.
What the hell's wrong with him?
That was a 187 what I got in his mouth, fool.
He didn't kill nobody.
But it was not easy to wrestle like that. And
No, Marcus, no.
you had to hold your head up high. You know, being a woman in professional wrestling, it's a tough job. It's a tough job. So, I mean, big shout to everybody that had to go through all that, man. Not easy. Luna Vachon, another one. I loved her character. That's somebody that just didn't want to do the TNA stuff, but really was like, you know what? You're going to pay attention to me. You're going to listen to me. You're going to watch me because of who I am. So it's not easy, man. It's not easy being
Who
greasy.
whistled at you? We don't play that in the A and B fandom.
Von Erich family? Absolutely, movie
Some random
queen.
dude.
Absolutely. That's wrestling dynasty right there.
Okay, so speaking of Jacqueline.
Yeah, by the way, before you do that, these people are telling you they're real men crying because you said I can't cry.
Yes, I've read all of them and replied already.
Yeah,
you
I just had
haven't
to
been
mention.
listening
I
to
had
me.
to mention that. I had to mention that.
Because you cry so often?
I'm just saying.
I think you've cried less than 5 times in the 20 years I've known you.
I'm just saying.
Speaking of Jacqueline, I may or may not have spoken with her today.
It's funny you would say that.
Did you see it in the email?
No, I saw a picture of her, and I said to myself earlier today,
Because someone interviewed her?
Earlier today, and I'm like, I would love for us to be able to interview her.
Yeah, so I followed back up. I said, we're still interested and we're, and so she said, you know what? Let's try and do it next week.
I told y'all.
So if she keeps her word, we're interviewing
y'all.
Jazz next week.
I told y'all.
I don't hate people who cry.
I told
Hate
y'all.
is a strong word.
We doing big things in 2025, y'all. We doing big things in 2025. Okay?
Yes, Dro, I did know that he was autistic like you.
Hang on. Mute him for a second. Dawn Marie.
I can
Yeah,
correct
I
that.
mean,
Oh, actually, they said Jacqueline. I didn't mean Jacqueline. I meant Jazz. My bad, you guys. Not Jacqueline, Jazz.
Jazz.
Sorry about that.
Baki Yasin, good to see you.
You should be more excited. It's Jazz.
No, I was excited the first time, but it didn't.
Yeah, I know.
So I'm reserved.
You're cautiously excited.
I'm reserved.
Don't flake
this
on us,
time.
Jazz.
Thank you, Rickety. You rock as well. I was good. There were so many women that did good stuff. I mean, the reality is, and I think Naomi said this, the women historically in professional wrestling are given chicken crap and got to make chicken salad. And that's not easy because it stinks. It stinks. And that's being nice. And you're like, you got to go out here and make something out of nothing. And not everybody can do that. And it's not easy. And you got to perform and you're in your drawers. And it's not just like you're in some trunks. No, you're literally in a thong. And Sable, she was wild. She went all in. She wore the skimpiest of thins. Her and Tori Wilson wore the skimpiest of thins that you could possibly. It was just a piece of string. I don't know how legally it can be allowed. But then Sable, that one time, she took it even a step further. She just had like taped on hands or something. And you're just like, are we doing this right now?
Right.
You know, it's pretty crazy, man. It's pretty crazy. So I got to give it up to the people. It's not easy. All right, we got a triple threat match right here. LA Knight, Drew McIntyre, and Big Jim. The question is, who's going to punch their ticket?
Mark by Wrestling said I cry a ton. Don't tell me that. No, I know. My issue with crying is my issue with crying. I don't like crying. I've always felt like crying was weak, and that refers to myself. And so even I let myself cry now because not crying was not good for me, but it does irritate me. Like I do hate crying or, you know, I mean, that's my own issue. It's not about you. You're not less of a man. You're not less of a man, Steven. It's just my thing. It's something I've tried to work through. It's not weakness. It's just what I've always thought is weakness.
I'm all cried out over you. Over you. That's all I gotta say about that. Okay.
Anyway,
another
back
example.
to wrestling.
Sable's music, the row. You know what I mean? You immediately knew it was her. It was unique. It's a package. I don't know why this is so hard for anybody to understand. You go through training to learn how to do this.
Right.
And then you go to, okay, let's see you do some promos. Let's see you, like, what kind of music do you want? Like, it's
hit your head on the table, Drew.
Yeah, he don't want to.
He won't.
He don't want to. And that's what I'm saying. See, Jim is not mad at it. He's doing it.
T-Man.
That's a man that's taking the hit.
I feel like that too. Like, just leave me alone.
The Lisa version. Yeah, I got you.
Y'all better not cry on this podcast. Y'all better not cry on this podcast.
Elias
Mr. Mark by
officially signed
Wrestling.
AEW. Congratulations. Because of the music. That's what I'm saying. You knew when she was going to hit. Everybody's music just right out the gate.
Well-rounded Leo wants to know if you were singing the Lisa version or the Allure version of All Cried Out.
I mean,
80s or 90s? No. No, Allure was in the thousands, right? No.
Does it matter?
No, Allure was in the 90s.
Does it matter?
It doesn't matter.
See, I'm saying that doesn't matter. You're saying it's not going to matter. Yeah, I wish that Netflix would do picture-in-picture. I don't know why they don't.
For real.
I don't know. And I'll be honest with you. They should even more so than this. This is free. This is network television. You can get an antenna and get this. We pay for Netflix.
Yep.
So all the more you should be giving us picture-in-picture. At the very least, picture-in-picture.
Roland Bird, yes. All Bask in the Glory for Keith Lee was epic. It was perfect. And also Jody, I would love to see Jimmy get this win. I don't think he's going to. I think it's going to be Drew, but I would love to see it.
I'm on the fence about that. I don't know if it should be. I don't know. I don't know. I tell you who I think should get it. I feel like it should be actually LA Knight. I think he needs it more than anything. His stock has kind of dipped a little bit, and I think he's trying to keep himself in the conversation.
Yeah.
Drew finds a way to constantly do it, and Jimmy,
no matter what.
Yeah, he's just going to be. But Jimmy right now, I'm getting the sense, like he's puffing his chest out, and he's trying to stomp like his brother stomps over here on Raw. You know what I mean?
But also, he'll probably come out behind Roman, no matter who, on WrestleMania.
Oh, that's for
Roman's
sure.
corner. Yeah.
But that's another thing,
He'll
too.
be there either way.
Jay's finally coming to his own as his own man. Jimmy, not so much. He's trying, but he's still in that shadow.
Well,
Like you
he
said,
had been gone, too.
If Roman comes out, he is going to come out with him.
Right.
He's going to come out with him. All right, I see that big super chat right there. Come on now, Aaron Drew. This is what I'm talking about. Hot take.
Hot take.
Triple H, the game, will do what he did with Sammy KO at Mania 39, but with the Usos and not with the tag titles. Jay winning the World Heavyweight Championship and Jimmy winning the U.S.
Okay. Sammy and KO will actually be fighting each other at WrestleMania this year.
So hold up. Are you telling me that Jimmy is going to beat Shinsuke Nakamura for that? We're talking about the U.S. title, right? The U.S. Championship? That's currently held by the man that's been stalking everybody behind the scenes. I don't know about that. That's a big super chat. I don't know.
I mean,
I'd love to see it.
yeah.
I'd love to see it, but oof.
Denisha,
Thank you, Aaron
it's
Drew.
Netflix's first time live streaming this 3-hour Raw. I mean, this 2 hours Raw. But they had a live show with that comedian I was watching.
Fluffy?
No. The one who got out of rehab. The one that was a writer on SNL. Anyway, they did a live show.
John Mulaney?
They did a live show with John Mulaney on Netflix because I watched it last year. And it was only like, I don't know, 7 episodes or something like that. But I don't remember them having any commercials. He made his own commercials.
He made his own commercials.
He
It was
made
great.
mock commercials.
It was a weird show, but it was great. It was great. Hey, well-rounded Leo, what's going on? I had to let Ted DiBiase borrow it for a second just so he can get some shine. Had to get a little bit of shine. But then he gave it back. He gave it back. We don't know who's going. See, I'm going to be honest with you. Now, listen to, I don't know if just Alex is still in
Samantha.
here. He might still be doing his live get-together
Alex? Oh, I don't know.
for his show, but he talked about it. We don't know what's going on with Mania right now. We don't know who's going to face who. We know that it was leaked that Rock is not going to be a part of it. Then he was allegedly, supposedly mad that it leaked. I'm mad. You should be mad. Because you led us on a roller coaster ride all last year. You come back, do the 1, 2, 3 with the and then you leave. Even before that, you exchanged, but you did a belt swap with Cody. Like, you've just been inconsistent.
Yeah.
And you're leaving us in a lurch. Mania is 2 months away. And I don't know what's going on. We don't have any answers.
Right.
I'm enjoying the ride. And then all of a sudden you come back on Money for the Netflix premiere. You're back to your old school shtick. You come to Netflix. You come to NXT the very next day. Old school shtick.
Oh, that was nice. That was a nice elbow.
There's been no involvement with Cody Rhodes other than you drinking some Terramana with him. I don't know what's going on right now. I don't know what this is.
Craziness.
I'll tell you what this is, though. We got Steven Sandridge. Okay, I'm back.
Okay, welcome back.
On an earlier note, women's wrestling wouldn't be a bad podcast topic.
No, it would not. What it's been, what it's evolved to, what it is now.
All right. Thank you very much. We got Aaron Drew over here. Just imagine Big Brother A. Both the Usos at the end of the night, one holding gold with pyro going and the whole stadium chanting, Yeet!
We're imagining it.
I mean, I can see it. I can believe it. But I just don't know if they're going to invest in my man Big Jim like that.
I don't know either.
I don't know.
Hey, Cameron.
I question it.
How are you?
But let's see.
We missed a super chat before that.
Did I miss a super chat before that one? I got the Aaron Drew hot take. I know I read them out of order, but no, I think that was it. Yeah.
No, I don't think we did, Sophie Duffy.
Yeah, Aaron's was before Stevens, but I read it out of order, but I got it.
I'm good too.
I got it.
Oh no, we did not see that.
I'm going on A and B. You're going to be a member for life. That's what I'm talking about, Aaron Siegel. That's what I'm talking about. Which, by the way, we just released the full video of our podcast. There was some kind of a weird mishap glitch. We don't know what it was. Technical issue. So the video only released the first 6 minutes. We didn't realize that initially. Then we got hip to it. It took us a minute. We had some
Thank you,
difficulty.
Three Kings, for telling me.
We had some difficulty getting the full video uploaded, but we got that uploaded for the members only. And then the NXT, that's going to be coming to y'all. We had some problems here. The power went out yesterday. It went out in the whole block because of the rain. It's been a heck of a week.
Wow.
Cameron, how you undoing?
How you undoing?
I love that.
Okay, look, but if you're not a member, anymore, I told you Drew was going to win. If you're not a member anymore, you let your membership that Three Diglets gave you expire, you're not going to be able to watch our podcast because that's just for members only. That's just one of the perks that we have for our members.
For the members.
So you can still hear it. You can still log on to Spotify or Apple or whoever your streaming platform is, and you can still listen to A&B Convo's Wrestling Podcast. But if you want to watch us film it with the Wrestling Historian, that is only available to members.
Come and get some.
Come and get some. Absolutely, Steven. Yeah. Drew, that ain't right.
Not surprised. I'm not surprised.
Oh, he kicked him in the back of the
I'm not
head.
going to go to the chamber, truthfully. And that's what I'm saying. Like, the momentum for LA Knight is just kind of waned a little bit. And that's kind of a shame. It kind of just a smidge. It should have been Jim's moment, but something in here is telling me it's just
not.
It's just
They're not
not.
going to be able to push Jim, Drew, and Roman and Jacob. That's too much. It's just too much. I'm sure they're going to be like, you only going to give Islanders a chance right now? You know, what the hell?
I mean, what's wrong with the Islanders, though? Why they got,
Give the white boys a chance.
Wow. I'm going to let she can say that.
Not on Black History Month.
This is my man.
Who's the other one?
I'm well aware, big man. You and I have both walked out of WrestleMania as champion. Jacob, he's going to walk out of WrestleMania as champ one day. But I'm going to beat the both of you. So I go to WrestleMania and face the current champ. I think you're overlooking the fact, my friend. You're not in the ring with two normal human beings. You're in the ring with a wild animal next week. But you're also
In the ring with a monster.
I like it. Braun Strowman trying to do a little intimidation factor. Maybe he's the one that's a little intimidated.
Maybe.
Man, look at that. Look at that. He just folded Sami Zayn up like a piece of paper. God go to AEW. That oh my gosh, that would be amazing. I would pay big money if KO just slipped in there to the package pile driver on Swerve Strickland.
Oh my
and dipped
gosh.
right out. Oh man, actually no, I would actually love him to do it to Ricochet. Ricochet's been kind of a menace.
You
as
know,
of late.
even when Ricochet came out to fight Swerve, he came out and sneak attacked him from behind with a chair. And anytime you do that, you're just showing that you're scared to go face to face.
Yep. Yeah, which, by the way, Ricochet, I need you to hit when you are swinging a chair. Don't Hulk Hogan this. When you are swinging a chair on a grown man's back, I need you to swing it right.
Yep.
Or don't swing it at all, bruh.
Mm-hmm.
Come on now.
Don't give us no half-ass baby swing.
Come on now. To this day, Hulk Hogan gave the lightest little And he made that noise too when he did it. Brother. I don't know why. He just did.
That was
Man.
someone else who wasn't great in the ring. Was the Ultimate Warrior.
I mean, the Ultimate Warrior's skill set was limited. But again, another example. Music, the second it hit, you knew who it was. He came out, he had the look, it was a whole thing. His promos were out of this world, off the rails. The Warrior! He snarled a lot, he snorted a lot. Mm-hmm. But it just was what it was. Goldberg, his skill set, limited. Again, somebody who had the package, clearly, the music, it has to be a complete package. It has to be.
You know what, Steven? We used to hang around after church to play cornhole at our old church and eat food every Sunday. Maybe we should hang around after church and play 2K24, 2K25 as a church. We could all bond while we're playing video games. Kids could play. We could have some potluck. You know what I mean? That's how you do a potluck.
I know that's right. Three Kings, you ain't never lied. My man took a syringe to the tongue. This man to take staples to the forehead. It don't make no sense what he does in the ring. There's no way in this world you're going to tell me a little chair shot is going to phase him. Boy, you don't swing that chair right.
You all right?
No. Nothing irritates me more when I see people over here pussyfooting it around in the ring. Y'all are some grown-ups. Y'all are professional wrestlers. You were trained to do this. You were trained to hit and take a hit. And if you're not going to do it, put your boots down and get the hell out of my ring. It's like Three Diggles likes to say. That's the one thing that's like my number one go-to irritant in professional wrestling. If you're just going to be in here fooling around, you've got one job.
One job.
Make us believe that what we're watching is real. That's your literal job. If you're incapable of doing that, get out. I don't care how much flipping and flopping you do. Get out.
Get out.
Exciting in the ring and out like Warrior Thunderbolt Patterson. That from my old school fans. This is what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Not
Can you
everybody's
hit
gonna be
A with
everybody,
a chair? Why you want to hit him with a chair, Anthony?
What up, Chris Wrestling Views? Good to see you, fam.
Hey, Chris.
Anthony, let me tell you something. You can hit me with a chair shot, no problem. I will sell it to the cows come
That's
home.
right,
Swing
Teflon.
it.
That's
Swing
right,
for the
Teflon.
fences. I'll just fall in slow motion. I'll do it in slow motion.
Brandon Thomas said, be like Bernie Mac. Bust a move. Bust a mother trucker
Bust a
move.
mother trucker move.
Yeah, we know, Chris. You think he's going to show up over there at AEW or TNA?
He is going to get made an offer. I promise you.
To get the original Hurt
MVP done
Business?
already made that phone call.
For sure.
They done already had a conversation. It's about to happen. It's like I said, AEW in many ways is WCW 2.0. But there are only so many big promotions that you can go to. You know what I mean?
Right.
And what are you going to do? But I will say this much. Our reaction that we did just for the members is to Fandango returning. And this is what I said before that nobody said that I was wrong. I mean, everybody said that I was wrong. Precedent. as interesting as it is to be released and you go and work for a whole different promotion, then all of a sudden the two promotions join forces.
Right.
And now you show up on the very television program that you were released from. That's kind of interesting. But the crowd went nuts. They loved it. And I've said this point blank, period. It's about this. If there's money to be made, you all can figure out a way to make it work. That's it. And I'm excited now. I'm excited. Kevin Owens in the car again. See what my man's got to say.
Hey, Aaron Teagle. Happy Friday. We're good.
These scars that I'm always gonna have on my face,
Eyes looking a little better.
and the trauma that you can't see, but that I can feel.
Yes, Sophie Dopey, you can hit Roman with a DDT.
My spine, the pain I've been in all week, and I'm still experiencing right now, and it's probably never gonna go away.
I mean, you never
Is he
know.
wearing a
Three
Razor Ramon
Kings.
shirt? Sorry.
You never know. Maybe, I think so. It looks like it. He is. Yeah, I can see the top of his head. If Nikki Bella can return, and they didn't want to use her, I think if Saraya's contract expires and she does pop back in the WWE, now that she's already proven that she can mix it up in the ring, there's no reason why they wouldn't. But doctors are different. What's broken over here ain't necessarily broken in AEW.
Right.
So it's hard to say.
He wasn't beating you up. He was fighting you in a match that you asked for. Or did he ask for it? Either way, you agreed to.
You're a
You were
horrible
in a
friend.
match.
Wow.
Now that's a crybaby I cannot get behind.
I was gonna say he crying real big.
Suck your tears up, punk.
You're gonna pay. You're gonna pay. Big super chat right here by Steven Sandridge. Thank y'all so much for supporting us with these super chats.
Yes.
To quote my last video, being good in the ring isn't what makes you a good pro wrestler. Please subscribe to Mark by Wrestling.
Yes. Subscribe to Mark by Wrestling. There's 52 people in here. Every single one of you, I want to hear that you are subscribed to Mark by Wrestling. And if you're not, go do it and come back, because we're trying to ask you. It's just a click. It don't cost you nothing.
And note
Click.
the name. Marked
Please.
by Wrestling.
Marked by Wrestling.
We're all marked.
We're all marked.
And there's nothing wrong
I know
with
you
it.
are, Sophie Dophie. Thank you.
And it's actually taken out of context. It's an old Carney term, meaning here are some potential clients, customers of what we're selling. Mm-hmm. There's nothing wrong with it.
There's nothing
We're
wrong
here
with
for
it.
the show. I'm a
Thank
willing
you, George. That's awesome.
participant in this show, and I'm willing to give you my money to put on a good show. I'm a mark for that. So be it. We're all marks going to the movies. All right, here comes Akira Tozawa. The last time we saw him come out like this, he was lamb blasted and didn't get a chance to be in the Royal Rumble match. His spot was taken by IShowSpeed. See, here we go. Look at this. Look at this. Bam!
Thank you, Teflon.
Dang you, Mello. Dang you, Mello.
What shirt are you talking about, Samantha?
I don't know how KO's not in a Coleman wheelchair. That's a good point. I like this. Been a subscriber since day one-ish. Yeah, come on, Rickety. Right here, people get the honorable mention. Thank you very much. I know this crowd didn't care about Akira Tozawa. I know. It's fine. The most viewed. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm not hating on this. The most viewed Royal Rumble social post of all time with more than 300 million views in less than 24 hours. That says a
Wow.
lot.
Yeah, for sure.
That says a lot.
Doesn't change the fact that we didn't know who he was.
Come join the family. I knew who he was. It's just
Oh, you did? I didn't know who he was. I don't watch YouTube like that to know, like, I mean, I know some YouTubers, but You think so, Chris? Yeah, even if they brought back Paige as a valet, I would be good with that.
Oh. I see that shirt.
Thank
good
you,
shirt.
George.
Good sweater.
What?
Jacket. Steven texted it.
Oh, yeah. Right, nice.
Mm-hmm.
I want it.
Yep, crickets. They call you what?
John Moran.
Jabberang? Jabberwocky? What they call him?
I don't know. Gosh, they just don't care. Even when he's talking mess, they don't even want to boo him.
And again, it's not like my man is bad. It's not like my man is bad. It's just, it's not connected, and I don't know what they can do to make it happen. I honestly, I think if they brought Trick Williams up and they got it into it, they carried over what they did in NXT, that could work.
Yeah.
Other than that, they keep putting him with all of these wrestlers that are decent wrestlers. I mean, he had a what, a best out of 7 series, for crying out loud, and this crowd is still like lukewarm on him at best.
Yeah. This is it. After this, he's just going to beat Akira down right now.
Hey, man, let's not sleep on my man Akira Tozawa's skill set, okay? He's skilled up in that ring.
We wouldn't know because they turned the channel off.
Dang, that's cold. You're a cold, cool customer, let me tell you. It's a try hard of mine. That's exactly right. It's a try hard, and it's coming off forced. It's coming off not holistic, not genuine, not natural.
Three
You know
Kings,
what I mean?
where did you go? Three Diglets, where y'all at? Why y'all quiet?
300 million views doesn't mean anything if those views are all for speed and don't translate to views for WWE or Eyes on Breaker.
And that's absolutely true, which is why I don't mind when you have Logan Paul doing his social media from the thing, because then his people want to go back and watch the match. And then after you watch the match, you might get involved in like the wrestlers and like the whatever and become a fan. So if it translates to him being in here and now his people are coming to watch more regularly, that's one thing. You know what I mean? I guess that's what we need to see.
What I think needs to happen is to capitalize on it, the capitalization. See, I saw a video, IShowSpeed said he ain't never coming back, bro. I said, I ain't never come back to WWE, bro. That's cool. At least he's still talking about it in his world, in his arena. What IShowSpeed needs to do is he needs to be having a conversation.
He said that after Royal Rumble?
He was on like his live with Logan Paul. Like he needs to be, like there needs to be a tie-in. You feel what I'm saying?
And
this can't just be a
he
one-off.
just said he's
and
never
forgotten
coming
about.
back?
It's just what I'm saying is he's just.
Oh, so he's not making it seem like, oh, I'm not done. He's making it seem like it was a one-off?
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
But what I'm saying is like.
You tied into
Maybe
Logan
it is,
Paul for
maybe it
sure.
isn't. But you clearly invested in him in a moment in one of the big PLEs of the year. The PLE that sets off WrestleMania.
Right.
You know what I mean? So this is something that you should pour into and invest in, because if you want to, like you said, if you want to continue to have eyes on the wrestling product and still work with this dude, hey, Logan Paul's the guy to give you that in.
Yeah. No, for sure. Well, he came out with Logan before, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how he came out. when
Yeah.
he was like
and
a
even
bottle.
Logan Paul was like,
I didn't
look,
know who he was then either.
I try to train him and teach him how to take the spear, and he didn't listen. Like he's just broken up inside.
Oh, he's really hurt?
I mean,
Or is he,
yeah, you know,
did he crack some ribs?
I don't think so. I don't know. I don't know. I
Who
didn't see
knows?
any reports about him being hurt.
Y'all watch it. Was he hurt?
What up, A50? Big boy!
Boy.
Good to see you. Good
Hey,
to see you.
welcome back. I haven't seen you in a minute.
He was playing. Yeah.
Oh, maybe.
They're going to push Ava. What do you mean by
Oh,
push
he
Ava?
hurt his leg on the announce table.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that he did do. That he did
was
do.
thrown over that announce table pretty recklessly. I thought that was kind of crazy. The spear, first of all,
I don't know if you saw it.
usually, well, I saw him go over the announce table, and usually when they have celebrities in there, they take it easy. That spear was ludicrous. I don't know why Braun did that.
But he
when
had a flap of skin.
Oh, it like cut his.
Like it wasn't like, oh, my leg is hurt. I'm bruised.
It
No,
ripped?
it was a flap of skin, and you just saw the underside of the skin.
Oh,
like
that
yeah.
sucks. I don't think he should have been tossed like that over the
Yeah.
table. I don't. If someone who's a celebrity, a YouTube celebrity, whatever, comes to your show and agrees to take a bump, you should not be hitting them like they were Bronson Reed. He's small, and he should not have speared him as hard as he did. That was crazy. Interesting. He looked like he broke his ribs, but to just toss him over the table like that, I thought that was kind of reckless on Braun's part.
I loved it. I loved it. Because that's what I said before. It's about respect for the business. If you're somebody who's willing to take the hits and you don't even go here. So that's why I'm like, for a professional wrestler, you should be willing to do the exact same thing. Don't be afraid to get hit or take a hit.
And people need to stop talking about, oh, it's fake, blah, blah, blah. That's why he's hurt. Because even if it's pre-scripted, if somebody throws
We
you,
don't like using the F word here.
I said, people say that.
Yeah.
And I said, now, if you're his follower, you're going to see his leg and you're not going to say that no more because he was thrown over a table.
Now, I'd personally be pissed if my leg looked like that. I don't like cuts. I got a little teeny tiny cut on my knuckle, and I was mad for a week. So if that actually happened to me, I'd be like, oh, no, I'm coming back for blood. I'd be like, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, Braun Breaker, I'm coming back for you. I'm coming back for you, son. When you least expect it, blam! Look into my eyes. You are looking at the reason that you're going to lose that Intercontinental Tag Team, the Intercontinental Championship. That's how I would say it in my life.
I don't know who Kai is either, you guys. Oh, it was Otis who tossed him. Oh, okay. I still didn't think that was a great idea.
All right.
Oh,
movie
thank
queen.
you, movie queen. Hey, Almric.
I love it. He's hulking up. Akira's hulking up, brother. That's how I taught him to do, dude. Rip
What
it
are,
off
what are
and go
they
ahead
doing with
and hulk up.
Carmelo right now? Why is Carmelo losing to Tozawa when he had such great matches
We don't know
with
he's
Andrade?
lost yet.
No,
but that's what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. You keep sleeping on Tozawa like he ain't nothing. My man can go in the ring. He's got a skill set. Don't let this whole
So
alpha
let
babes.
him take it down to speed.
Don't let this alpha
where
babe
it
thing fool
belongs.
you.
Lift some weights. Do something.
He's fine. He's fine. Look at this right here. We got a cover. Oh, I thought that was a 3.
Carmelo socked her in her head.
I thought that was a 3.
Carmelo just socked the ref in the head.
Akira's nothing. You ain't bad. You ain't nothing. You ain't nothing.
Watch.
Well, I would have called a match right then. You laid
Socked her in the
hands.
neck.
You laid hands.
I bet you do, movie queen. You a fan of Mandy Rose?
I mean, she was great down there in NXT. She had a whole new life. Here we go. Bam. Carmelo just taking it
Hey,
to little
nation
Akira. Of domination.
domination.
What up, nation? He's cringe. That's funny.
Yeah, he is for the kids. But you missed us in the opening show talk about how much hate we got for not being happy to see him in the Royal Rumble. Hate, 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 hate. Brandon said that he called us haters. Now, I don't know if he actually saw our comments and commented to us, but
I would have said the exact same thing about
whatever.
anybody else who takes the spot of a wrestler in a Royal Rumble match. But it was fine. It was a good time. It was a good time. It was what it was. Let's
good
move on.
times.
Melo wins, but I mean, I suppose he had to get it. I feel bad for Akira because he's just kind of like comic relief right now. But look at this crowd. Look at this crowd. This crowd don't care.
They're not reacting at all.
Look at them. This the whole crowd is like this.
Nobody cares. Oh, Mello, you missing.
And I don't know what we're gonna do with him, man.
You
I
got
don't know what we're
people
gonna
on
do
the
with him.
side that aren't even trying to touch his hand or anything. They're just not paying any attention to him.
I don't know what we're gonna do with this.
I don't know, man. You might need to bring him back down to NXT. This is not working.
They got to figure this out. train them to be apathetic towards Melo, and that's a problem. That's a problem. Apathy don't work when it comes to a wrestler. You need a reaction. Apathy does not work. I know. For real? I like that. Ezequiel Zalgado. I don't know if you are trolling. I will simply say this. We don't use the F word in here. You could take that and get out.
And get out. You know what, Nation?
We're having a good time. We're having a good time.
I hope so. I think that might be the only thing that will bring people back around invested into a feud. Because I think that when Trick comes up here, he'll already be over.
Apollo got surgery for his torn quad. Dang, man. I'm glad. Tyrell Bree, Black Panther Gaming. Let me see what you're talking about right now. Well, you pissed about.
Oh,
Superman
we don't
death.
watch
I was.
Superman and Lois, Tyrell. Sorry.
I've seen it. I know exactly what you're talking about. I don't watch the show. What's up, Sarah? We love you too. Thank you very much.
Hey,
Big
Sarah.
heart emoji to you. The reason why I didn't like the show, I'm very, very particular when it comes to my superheroes and the way that they're supposed to look. So I did not like the way that the Superman looked at all. I just didn't like it. I didn't buy it. So I had an issue with that.
Gosh, she looks really
I need my
different.
Superman to look a certain way. He's got to be a certain height. You got to have a certain build. You got to have a certain facial structure. And he didn't have it for me. So I was already out. That's number one. Number two, I do not like my superheroes dying. Now, I know they did it in the comic books and everybody flipped out about it and they had to bring them back. I'm not sure if they were long gaming it or what. I don't like my superheroes dying. I have issues with that. It's a personal thing, but it's also a Hollywood writing thing. That's something that I've been long against ever since I went to film school. I don't like it. I just don't like it. And that was the reason why I can't watch Endgame to this day. I will never watch that film again. Ever. Like,
You
ever.
could get up there. Go ahead, baby.
And that's also my thing. So for the new Superman, I'm kind of encouraged. I'm liking they got crypto and everything, and we'll see how this thing goes. I don't know how tall that actor is. I got to be honest with you. I'm not liking the face for this. I'm not liking the face. I don't know. There's something off with this Superman. I'm not saying anything about the film, just the actor playing Superman. There's something off, and it just isn't hitting. So I have to watch the film, and I need to soak it in before I can.
And you
put
know,
judgment
if
on
we're
that.
honest, there's been a few heroes that we saw the casting and went, we're not happy about that. And then they did okay in the role.
It didn't work out.
You know, you
worked out.
weren't thrilled about
I wasn't thrilled about Ben Affleck as Batman.
Wonder
I wasn't
Woman.
thrilled with Robert Pattinson.
you weren't thrilled with Wonder Woman at first.
Gal Gadot, she was good. She still should have been bigger.
But Ben Affleck actually did fine.
Yeah, he was great.
And
He's tall. He
and
has the
Patterson,
stature.
Robert Patterson.
great.
He did great too. So when we first heard this stuff, we were like, So, you know, they may get in there and prove us wrong.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm giving it a shot. But I watched a little bit of Superman and Lois. I haven't been on the TV show train when it comes to Superman.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I gave it a shot. I'm like, nah. You know. It's a kid that played on set. Yeah, I know. And it's fine. You know, he just didn't look like Superman to me. I have to buy it.
Is it, Sean?
I have to buy it.
That's hard.
You know, I just didn't buy it.
Yeah, he's not a huge Superman fan either. He's a Batman fan.
Batman's the best. Batman's the best.
Yeah,
Absolutely
Heath
the
Ledger
best.
was
I take
great.
my Batman very seriously. I take it very, very seriously. Christian Bale was a great Batman, but also not very tall. You know what I mean? Batman, you want to be imposing, and so that's the thing that I really like. And this is what I say about the smaller wrestlers that I would say for Christian Bale. You need to wrestle like Christian Bale's Batman. You need to be aggressive, right? Somebody that's smaller than you, you're like, oh, what are you gonna do? And then you just got to be like a little chihuahua that just is. You gotta be like, damn, what's wrong with you?
Right.
Somebody you don't want to tussle with. You know what I mean? Somebody you don't want to tussle with. Jack, there were different Jokers. It was. I have no issues with Jack Nicholson's Joker. I had absolutely no issues with Heath Ledger's Joker. Both great in their own right. I even like the Joker in what's that film? Suicide Squad.
Oh yes, Suicide Squad.
Because that was also like a cartoon Joker. You know what I mean? They played different Jokers. I like them all. They all had their uniqueness.
Oh, I liked Michael Keaton as a Batman, even though those movies were different. I loved that.
Hey, Jerry the King Lawler in the audience. Look at this. Looking good after his heart attack. Come on, King. Can I get one more of the puppies? Ah, the puppies!
I will never forget that he had a heart attack live on air.
Live. We all heard it.
Live on air.
Dude, that was just insane. That was insane.
We're so glad that he's okay, but that was crazy. Yeah, ref, you got socked in the head. Go check on yourself.
Pressure.
Oh, he just dropped him. I like our truth shirt.
He yeeted on himself. Ah, I say that.
Jay's like, okay.
Also got some personal beef with them. So I like to beat him too. I'm just undecided.
I'm undecided. I like it. He left it open, but I really, really want to see him face Cody Rhodes.
You do?
I do.
So who would you want to face Gunther?
I really don't even care. Wow.
No,
Why she look like she's been dancing with the stars?
CM Punk and Cody, and then we're gonna have Gunther. And okay, I want to comment that I saw Steven earlier. It's reminding me that you said it's WWE's fault for doing heel vignettes and then bringing her in and think she's going to be vulnerable and that they're going to respond to that. But were they heel? I don't know. Well, we were confused if they were heel. They weren't obviously heel to me.
I don't know.
She's not like talking about your mama or calling y'all out. Like, you know what I mean?
Your mama. That's
like
funny.
some straight up heel. It's still like, I don't know. Yeah, no. People are not liking Charlotte right now. But they didn't necessarily boo her either. But she got such a pop when she returned to the Rumble.
She did. She did.
Oh, yeah, I see that. Well-rounded Leo. So,
He doesn't look like Superman. Yeah. Yeah.
So Domination is also a big Batman fan.
How can he not be? Batman is just, he's the absolute best. Look, he's the smartest of them all. He studies all of them. He knows their strengths. He knows their weaknesses. He knows how to take them out. This man took on Superman with no kind of fear. That's insane.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Anybody crazy enough to do that, you've got my vote. You're just a man, dude. You're just a man. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with Charlotte. Let's see what she's got to say. The crowd at NXT, they were mixed on her.
They're mixed here too.
But she looks different. She's slimmed down. She's changed some stuff. She's changed the look up a little bit. She looks very not the same. Want one more?
I do not like that outfit.
Who wants one more? All right. Here's Stella Rose.
But half of the people there were not booing. I think, is she trying to get everybody to boo her? Maybe she's trying to be a heel. Yeah,
This
she's
is
a heel. This is a heel. Mm-hmm.
You're obsessed with my looks? Obsessed with my championships?
The look, see, people mentioned that. She heard the chatter about the looks.
Mm-hmm.
Obsessed with everything Charlotte Flair.
Woo!
I
like the outfit.
I don't like that outfit at all.
like the
It's not
outfit.
flattering for her. I do not like it. Looks like it just got shredded in the
Don't listen to
dryer.
her. You look beautiful.
That's not the only reason that I think that I'm better than everyone.
It's because you are better than everyone.
Did you actually think I was going to be gone for 14 months and not come
14 months, people. Think about that. Think about that.
I was not going to come back and make history?
Think about that.
Women's Royal Rumble on February 1st, 2029 unserious women.
Ooh,
Serious.
Daredevil does premiere next month. I am excited about that. Meteor Man was a great superhero, well-rounded Leo. That's an underrated film. Underrated film.
Women's Royal Rumble winner and punched my ticket to WrestleMania.
Yes, she did. You think she bumped into Andrade backstage? But like you left your like I just happened to be cleaning out some closets and found your beard spray in here.
I just think that it didn't work when you can't speak the same language. How does that work?
So here I am now on SmackDown, and I want to see if
The only language you both spoke was love.
Oh, here comes Tiffany Stratton.
Yeah.
Comes Tiffany Stratton. Waiting in the wings, apparently. Tiffany Stratton is here.
As for all that's changed, Charlotte was away, recovering, rehab from injury. Look no further away than the rocket ride of the past year.
Okay.
Listen, Joe, we will look
Did
to see general manager.
I could be wrong.
This has to be one of the
But did somebody get enhanced? Is this the match of the enhanced? I feel like everybody got a little.
She was already enhanced.
Everybody
no?
got some enhancements.
Maybe she's just wearing a different shirt, but she already looked like that.
I mean, I could be wrong.
But I think that the way that it's airbrushed right here, this is airbrushing.
Yeah.
Whoever did her tan airbrushed it to make it look even more.
I like how Charlotte's not bothered by it.
Why is she glitching? What is this? Oh, are those just the strobe lights? Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
Listen to this crowd. Tiffy time. Tiffy time.
I just want to say, congratulations and welcome back.
That's a Tiffy top, is what that is. Yeah, that's what that is.
Is a bigger Charlotte Flair fan than me.
I like how she's starting this.
And I honestly thought that WWE couldn't even survive without you. And then you got injured and everybody cared. For like a day.
There we go.
And then I came along and ticket sales were up. Buildings were selling out and WWE is
What's crazy about this
men.
is they're both coming off like heels. This is interesting.
On top of that,
Tiffy.
did you say something?
Dang, Charlotte, the disrespect.
You speak when I say you can speak. If you think there's not other women claiming to be on top, you need to just get in line. No, Charlotte.
Mommy Rhea's always on top.
In line since the moment I debuted on TV, I have been compared to you.
Wow.
Tiffany Stratton, a Charlotte Flair wannabe. Tiffany Stratton, the next Charlotte Flair.
True.
So pick
I'm on the fence again.
I'm not mad at this match. I've been waiting to see it.
I'm on the fence. Is Rhea's music gonna hit? This is my brutality.
When I was in the ring with Rhea, I saw a kid. When I'm standing here with you, I see a child.
Dang!
To make her a star at WrestleMania.
She said that your breath still smelling like Similac.
If you want me to choose you, you need to do one thing for me.
Do a little dance.
You need to get on your hands
Woo!
and beg me to choose you.
She said, get on your hands and knees, and out comes Nia Jax. Well, hello, Nia. Nia Jax out here looking good.
She's just like, I feel so sorry for you. You want to be bad, but you're not.
Now, this blondie back and forth is really cute and all.
I love it. I love it. This is all the heels in here.
Why? You're going to be champion again? Oh, that's right. Okay, so
She's going to be champion again?
all this earlier, and he and I
I don't know about that.
instead of me facing 5 other women,
She's,
I just have to face one next week.
it's going to be all right. It's going to be all right, Aaron. It's going to be all right. Oh, here we go. Three Kings. Lord have mercy. Do I have my glass? I don't get the glasses in. Lord have mercy.
You have a puppet right there.
One-on-one for that WWE
I love that Three Kings. She did steal it. She did steal it.
So Charlotte, if you want to become women's champion at WrestleMania, you're going to have to go through me.
Oh, I want to see that again.
Well, this looks like it just got interesting, so I think I'm going to stick around and watch next week to see what happens.
Is that it?
She was waiting for the music, I think.
Yeah, and that sucked. They were late. All right, here comes Alexa Bliss. Now, here's what you want. Look at this
look at
crowd.
the doll.
Love the jacket.
I got to get the new doll. Look at her hair. Oh, you got to
Friends
get that for me at
forever.
WrestleMania. It will be at the Superstore. I want that at WrestleMania.
All right, all right, all right.
I mean, we already have a doll,
All
but I
right,
want
let's not-
that
let's
one.
not
We have the
just-
Charlotte one,
Calm
right?
down. Calm down.
So we have the Charlotte doll. We have the Lily Jack in the Box. That
Yeah.
would be the new one. We got to have
Yeah,
this
they both got up
collection
there.
of all of them. Mm-hmm. Alexa, you ain't said nothing but a thing.
Yep. The big pop. See, this is what I'm saying. You don't want this crowd to be apathetic to you.
No.
I don't know what the WWE has to do, but it is not happening with Carmelo Hayes here on SmackDown. I think my man needs to get traded to Raw. If you don't want to bring him back down there to NXT, it ain't clicking, it ain't happening. I don't know. You want somebody to either boo you or cheer you, but you don't want this.
Yeah. No, you don't.
You don't want to be able to come out and hear a mouth piss on cotton. Come on, player.
Alex said Tiffany Stratton is totally a baby face, although her mic skills make her feel like a heel.
That's a problem. That's a problem for me.
Mm-hmm.
That's a problem for me because her mic skills are coming off
Lily
very
got
heelish.
work done. Samantha.
Lily got work done. So everybody got some done in this
Everybody
ring,
got some work done.
is what you're saying. That's fine. That's fine. I don't know. Charlotte, she's definitely slimmed down. For sure.
But I'm not trying to body shame her any more than people should be body shaming Nia, because I was very, very thin. Up until just 10 years ago. I was really, really thin.
And then you got that junk and that shrunk.
And people always commented that I looked sick, I was too skinny. And it was an effed up thing to say. I'm just skinny. It just was what it was. I couldn't do anything about it. I tried to gain weight. I would drink weight gainer. It just was my makeup. And now I put on some weight, but it sucked that people would body shame me and they thought it was okay because I was skinny. If it's not okay to body shame people who are big, it's not okay to body shame people who are skinny. So
Yeah,
you guys got to be careful with that.
Like the way that weight is wearing you.
AOP and the other guy in the faction. AOP, wait, what? Oh, you're talking
AOP,
about...
breaking news. Breaking news: AOP and that other guy.
AOP just got released. Oh my
That other guy.
goodness.
You talking about Paul Ellering?
You talking about Paul?
What?
Wow.
Dude, what's with these quiet releases? Is this for real? Can we get verification on this?
So
What is
AOP, is that the second time they've been released?
Yeah.
And that's why you've just seen him backstage by himself like the devil?
I'd be pissed. I know in professional wrestling nothing is guaranteed, but you're not finna fire me twice. You're not finna fire me twice.
Jeez. Hey, Christian Thomas.
Dude, come on. What are we doing right
I
now?
haven't seen you in a minute.
What are we doing? What up, Christian Thomas? What are we doing right now, man?
Wow. I mean, they weren't doing anything.
Sean Ross Sapp said it. AOP and Paul Ellering are gone.
Wow.
Dude.
I mean, yeah, I don't care as long as Cross is still there. They weren't over, which is sad. I mean, these are some big old dudes, but they had no personality. They were like, you know that movie where it was called Guy? Because he was just like the background bad guys. He reminds me of those henchmen, those faceless henchmen in every movie.
I got a problem with it. You know, you bring people over here,
Welcome
you're not
back,
really doing much
Christian.
with them, and then you go ahead and release them. I don't know what's up with these quiet releases right now, but I'd be concerned if I were somebody on the cusp. I would be doing everything I can to get my Kendrick moment. You feel me?
If y'all see Steven in this chair next week instead of me, that's a quiet release. Don't let them tell you otherwise.
I mean,
Y'all trying to X me out.
you know, maybe they do have it coming. Maybe.
I agree, Nation.
All right, here we go, everybody. The bell is rung. Let's give it up for Candice LeRae.
They got Cross backstage in people's ear like an evil Jiminy Cricket. Alexa looks so cute.
She looks great. Alexa looks great.
Oh, I love it.
Alexa looks great. Now, this is a very even Steven matchup. I'm liking this. Both of the ladies are pretty much the same weight, same height, same build.
Oh, thank you, Project Solaris. Appreciate the love and welcome to the channel.
She's got a few new skills. I'm liking this.
Oh, yeah, Shamanica. We were talking about that earlier.
Yes, indeed. Thank you very much, Project Solaris. That really means a lot. Yeah, we were still geeking for it. Firefighter Jimmy, thank you for your service, sir.
Hey, Firefighter Jimmy. Why's your arm killing
whoa,
you?
Whoa. Hold on. He said he just got back from a cornhole tournament.
Oh, you speaking A's language. That's the only sport he do?
Hold up.
We
What
got
you
a couple
mean?
cornhole bowl.
You just got back from a cornhole tournament. You didn't invite me?
Yeah, he'll fly out to play in a cornhole tournament.
Don't
play.
kid yourself. I got 2 cornhole boards. I got the bags. I'm ready to roll. I'm ready to rock.
He's ready. That's his thing.
I take my cornholing very seriously. Very seriously. Wow. Yeah, this crowd is, I agree. It's not a great crowd. But come on, let's go. Candice. Too late, you already did it.
I wasn't saying Candace, I was saying Alexis, but it doesn't really work. Alexis.
You said Candace, I heard it.
did not. You didn't hear me say nobody's
heard it.
Candace. You did not hear that come out of my
I
mouth,
heard it.
also.
What the heck is cornhole? Okay. First off, Nation, I'm going to need you to explain it to T-Man. Secondly, Nation, ain't no way, brother. You don't want these hands.
We got to
You
go
don't
to
want
New
these hands.
Orleans to play some cornhole.
And here's my secret weapon when it comes to cornhole. I'm right-handed, except for 2 things. Bowling and cornhole. That should tell you right now. Southpaw, don't mess with Rocky Balboa. Don't mess with Rocky Balboa. Okay? There are no friends in cornhole. There's no family in cornhole.
There's no family in cornhole.
I take down my own mama. If it came down to me and my mother,
You did good, but lost every round. Oh, that sucks.
but you have fun though, right? Cornhole's a lot of fun. It's a beanbag toss, basically. It's
It is
it's a
a
lot of
beanbag
fun.
toss.
It's a lot of fun. You can never beat me in bowling. You can never
He's
beat me in bowling.
really
Sophie
good
Duffy.
in bowling,
I will break you.
cornhole, and pool.
Are they challenging me? You challenging me? Hold me back. Hold me back.
Ow!
You challenging me?
My arm doesn't bend that way. Let me hold you back without you. They're booing Candace. Well, yeah, she's a heel.
Candace.
Come on,
Candace. Corn capital of British Columbia.
Oh, wow.
They have a cornhole competitions. Okay,
Oh, is
Rickety.
that where because we watch the competitions. When they're aired, we watch them.
Sophie Dopey, let me go ahead and hip you to something. I've been bowling since I was this big.
Oh.
And not only do I have my own bowling ball, I had it inscribed. I used to bowl at Madison Square Garden, my brother. You don't want that. You don't want this. Okay? I used to bowl with my grandparents in the league. You don't want this. I'm just telling you right now, as a friend to friend, you don't want this. We have fun. We'll have fun. I don't take it seriously like I do cornhole.
Wait, Steven
want
used
this.
to have his own ball that was painted like a planet Earth. Okay, we need to do a little bit of bowling after church, Steven. Yeah.
I'm not mad at that.
Tell Allison we going bowling.
That don't scare me. I bowl every Wednesday and Thursday nights. That's awesome.
That is awesome.
He used to be a league bowler. That's what's up.
Oh, wow.
That's what's up. Let's get to it.
Well, I'm not good. I don't know if Allison is good, but me and Allison could do the gutter balls and y'all could do the strikes, and then, we'll be tied.
The Celtics lost to the Mavs?
I think so, Nation. I just think they're going to have that whole entire
Tippy
faction
toes.
back
Nah, I can't
together.
bowl like that. Wednesday night, you bowled at 192, 190, 99. Oh, dang.
Because
Firefighter
she's not
Gimmy's
like most-
legit.
Oh, wow.
Okay. I think we need to. All right, we're going to skip the show. We're not going to be doing a show no more. We're going to be going
Bowling
to bowling.
instead.
I mean, we'll do the show live from the bowling alley. I don't know if they got it out there where you guys are. Out here in Los Angeles, they've got, what is it called? Cosmic Bowl? You ever heard of Cosmic Bowl?
Where it lights up neon at night.
Like they turn the lights off, and it's quite interesting. It's quite interesting. I showed up one time years ago back in New England. I was invited to go bowling. They didn't tell me it was the one you hold in your hand, like skeet ball. And I brought my ball in the bag. I had the whole thing, and I'm like, they were like, "What is that?" I'm like, "My bowling ball." I'm like, no, that's not what this is. I'm like, "What are we doing?" And then they showed me that. I'm like, "This ain't bowling." What is this?
What is this?
Look at this. Would you look at this?
That's funny.
Aaron, look, man, don't get me going on this.
I don't know.
I've said this 1,000 times. Carmelo was used big time, big pop in NXT. And I get the idea wanting to groom these talents for the main roster. But just like and I hate to say it, Indy Hartwell. She was the NXT Women's Champion. They loved her in NXT. Mm-hmm. And then she comes over here and it's like crickets. I don't know what it is. But they are not feeling Carmelo here.
Yeah. Hey, Angel. Welcome.
9 pin.
Yes,
There
we
you
were
go.
just discussing their release. Yes, we
9
did.
pin. 9 pin. Exactly what it is. Yeah, they're slowly releasing people. It's really weird.
Yeah.
Yes, Nation, we did see Jazz in her Knockouts Battle Royal in TNA. I did. She hasn't seen it, but we don't want to. We don't want to speak on it too soon. But we might be. We might be finally talking to somebody next week.
Well, we've been talking to her. We've been talking
like,
to her. We're just
interview.
trying to pin it down so we could get it on film.
Finally interview. Well, they need to figure out, look, they're not doing much of anything with Karrion Kross right now. Now, this whole thing with AOP and
Aaron.
coloring and all that, it had potential. It didn't hit the way that they thought it would. So I don't know what they're ultimately going to do with Scarlett and Cross, but just this behind the scenes, talking to people, getting in the buzz of the ear, like you saw what he was doing with the New Day. And now the New Day kind of did their own thing, and there's no interaction over there. And it's not even like Karrion Kross is taking credit for this. It just dropped.
It just dropped.
You know what I'm saying? So
And it's funny because
inconsistent.
New Day has gone up to every single person backstage, but you down. You understand. You of all people, Dom and everybody. But you haven't seen him talk to Cross? You haven't seen him talk to Cross once?
Exactly.
It's interesting.
All right, guys. You want the snackies in here? All right. The channel mascots, they got this toy thing.
Toy.
You put these little snacks in here, and they're supposed to be able to dig them out. Wait, Bone Crusher, look at her.
Oh, baby.
Bone Crusher, settle down.
Sorry.
Settle down. Oh, she screamed. Okay, guys, come on over. Come on, Bone Crusher. Come on. There you go. Missile drop kick by Alexa Bliss to Candice LeRae. Candice LeRae is going down like a sweet muffin LaFleur.
Like a sweet muffin, LeFleur.
Now, I like how we have the WWE logo in the middle of the ring instead of an actual advertisement like Orchard Farms or something. Got a cover. 2. Candice LeRae kicks out of 2.
2 and 2.
Welcome back, Alexa Bliss. It doesn't look like she missed a step. I like it.
She looks a little slower to me, but I mean, you're going to have a little ring rust being out at home with the baby and stuff.
Here's what I want to see. I want to see Candice LeRae go over in this match. I want to see Alexa Bliss feeling a little dejected, and then the lights go out, the fireflies come up, and we make it happen, Captain.
Yes! Did you see the glitch? There was 2 glitches. Y'all see it?
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, baby.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yes, Wyatt 60s.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. And it does need to be Nikki come out because she has such a huge history with Nikki.
That's what I'm talking about. Come here.
Yeah.
There we go. Alexa Bliss has got her. Plants her.
Nice. I think that is one of my favorite female finishers. She does it so well.
Solid. It's solid.
So
It's
solid.
solid. Welcome back. Show up to work. Wow. Really? Why does he look like that? That's funny.
About the funniest sign I've ever seen in the audience.
Who's hurt? Isn't it? Who's hurt in
Who
Live Six?
is hurt? I don't know, y'all. Who is hurt in the?
Isn't it Eric Rowan?
Is it Eric?
I thought it was Eric Rowan that was injured. I could
They
be
don't
wrong
need
on
to
that.
have all of them there at the same time every time.
All right.
As long
Elimination
as
Chamber.
is that it? Are we just getting that little glitch for now?
I mean, I guess they got to put eyes on the product.
Yeah.
It might as well be Alexa Bliss. Wouldn't be Candice LeRae. That's fine. Should have been Candice, though. Should have been Candice. All right, here we go. Ladies are backstage. United States champion. Come on now.
Ah! She called him a mother effer.
Byron, it's when. First I'm gonna beat Naomi, then I'm gonna head to Elimination Chamber where I'm gonna beat all those other nasty girls, and then myself, my secret Herbert,
I love that shirt.
sail off into the
My secret Hervis.
huge WrestleMania where I become double champ first ever.
We need that shirt in our lives. I love it.
Yeah, I do.
Speaking of Elimination Chamber, you eliminating
Here comes Me Chin out here looking shiny.
and you might make it into the Elimination Chamber, but you also might not be. Empty. Stop stalling. We all know the inevitable.
I like it. Oh, Zelina Vega. Hold up.
Dang, those abs are fierce.
She blows on a motorcycle in that gear.
What is going on here?
It's almost like everybody wants to be champion.
I told you
That wasn't bad. That wasn't
you.
bad.
Hello?
But how have we not had a
Why is
Zelina Andrade interaction yet?
Is the screen fuzzy?
It's just the internet. It's all right.
I thought it was my glasses. Lack thereof.
Jey Uso, Cody Rhodes, Tamatanga, Jacob Fatu coming up next. We've got 30 minutes left over here for Friday Night Smackdown. Thank y'all so much for rocking with us. Glistening. She's looking like a golden calf. Okay? I'm not mad at it.
Yeah, that's kind of what they do, Teflon. They kind of push who they feel like, okay, this story's working, this is working, we're pushing this. We can't really think of a spot for you right now. So right now we're going to concentrate on those we need stories for and who we're pushing and how we're pushing. And y'all going to sit there until we feel like you deserve a push or you fit into one of these stories. I mean, there's only so many storylines. There's only so many championships. There's only so many spotlights. So
I love the fact that The Undertaker, Mark, has stayed in the mix with WWE. Like, he retired, but he didn't just go away. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And I'm really interested now that I see Booker T's involved in this. I'm a big Booker T fan when it comes to him training people. I really want to see how they're going to go ahead and get down with these people. Because I've said this 1,000,001 different times. It starts in the training. That's when, if I were in here, if I were given the keys to this kingdom, I'd be in where they are with the Performance Center, with these youngins, training people up a certain way.
yeah,
It just has to be done a certain way.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Listen to some of the OGs, for sure.
Hey,
But it has to be
Danny
done a certain
Lambo.
way.
Have you ever been punched in the stomach in a match after eating? Well, I've never been in a match. I've been in fights, but I've never been punched in the stomach.
You've been in fights?
Fights,
Fight night?
fight night. Tough enough show, Sophie Dophie.
Which I like.
Yeah. No, he does love the business for sure.
So I love the
Yeah,
business.
you
Yes,
know
I
what,
do.
Big Joe? I did hear that he was signed, but I haven't seen him.
A wrestling version of The Voice. This is The Voice.
Right? Get out
Yeah.
there and wrestle, and then if we hear your wrestling skills, if we like your promo, we'll turn around. It doesn't matter what your name is.
You got to have jobbers, of course. Of course, you got to have jobbers. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. You never know, Big Joe. They might do something with him. Let's just give it time. Right now, the interesting thing is
We'll check it out, Movie Queen.
we got Tungaloa out injured. You have Solo Sikoa taking his ball and going home. So right now, you got these two dudes over here just holding down.
Right.
Doing a fine job. Doing a fine job. Mm-hmm. What's also interesting, does anybody have the exact numbers for how long Alexa Bliss was out? Because the reception that these two women are getting, her and Charlotte Flair, are very different.
So she left for one issue and then had a baby while she was out. So she had to be gone for at least 2 years.
She got married, popped out a kid. Why we haven't gotten started with the baby bowl yet? Do not come for me, Sophie Dophie. That's a thing, and it will happen
We're
in my
hoping
lifetime.
so, Aaron.
I will make it happen. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're going to talk about that if
Yeah,
we
that's what I
have the
thought, like
opportunity to
2
talk to
years.
Jazz. Yeah, so it's interesting. But the one chief complaint people have constantly said about Charlotte Flair is that she always is in the title picture. But one of the things she said was like, I've done it all.
What do you want her to? First of all, that's not true. The last run, when she was a face, she was a jobber. She wasn't in no title picture before
put
she
him
left.
over. She put him over.
She put everybody over. She didn't have no title. Of
Put him
course
over.
she's going to come
Well,
back.
she had a
Look at
title
her
once.
history.
She had a title once. She had a title. I
This
forget which one
last
it
time?
was.
What title?
She did a face. Well, not this last time. There was
This last time when she was a face, she
no.
just put people over. She did not have a title run.
Gone for like 25 months. Yeah, I mean, dang. And she looks good. She didn't look like she left at all. You know what I mean? She looks fantastic, but she's gone for 14 months, and this crowd is like all over the place. But also, Charlotte Flair is kind of giving us mixed signals with who she is. Mm-hmm. But I think she's also playing to what the crowd was doing. So we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I agree, Aaron Drew.
Sophie Dovey, good question.
Nobody cared about her either.
Interesting thing about that is something that Scott Steiner apparently suffered from was called drop foot. And it makes it difficult to walk, makes it difficult to wrestle. And that's something since Carmella has been out, she has now experienced drop foot. And it makes it very hard to walk and wrestle. And she's also kind of like wants to appear and come off a certain way. So I don't know if she wants to be seen like that just yet. Unless it's something that could be remedied. I don't know if it can. All right, here we go. We got the Sith Prophets.
All black like a good heel.
Look at that. See how they swung? See how they swung those crutches?
Woo! Yeah. Dang, you look kind of crazy.
Yeah, you got that crazy look in his eye, Dawkins. Hold up.
You all right?
Oh, he got a grill?
He said we the pissed off Street Profits. I love the grill, baby. I love the grill.
He said, brother, shout to the New Day. I like that. Thank you.
Love it.
Come on now.
The smoke.
I like that jacket. I'm liking this.
Oh.
I'm liking this. Where were these Street Profits all? I'm liking this. I'm not mad at this.
I bet they were wearing black
about
Air
to
Force
out-hurt the Hurt
Ones.
Syndicate. I know that's right.
Sonya been released. What are you talking about? Sonya wasn't released. What?
Sonya who?
Sonya who?
I know you lying.
She
Done
was not
danger.
released.
You better be. Somebody better
Shut up.
Hey, just Alex. Somebody get on it.
Hold up.
Hold up. Simone's out. Sony Bill. I know you lying right now. Sean Ross Sapp just said this. Sean Ross Sapp just said this.
No, I don't see that nowhere. What are y'all talking about?
Right here. Right here. Hold on. Hold on. Sean Ross Sapp of Fightful has said Sonya Deville has been released by the WWE. Right here on X.
Excuse me. Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? Triple H, that's stupid. That's stupid. She should have gone. She should have that title over Lyra. And you gave her a faction and then didn't even push it right. She's an amazing talent. I cannot wrap my brain around the fact that you let her go. That was not a catering move. That is stupid. That's stupid.
Look, I make no bones about this. I did not like Pure Fusion Collective, the name and whatever, but I loved me, all of them individual, but I loved me some Sonya Deville.
A gonna cry in the car.
I'm gonna cry.
Getting in the car. Yes. We're gonna have to make that skit. Sonya Deville.
Is this AI? Am I looking at AI right now? Tell me I'm looking at AI.
I'm so mad. I'm so mad. That's so stupid.
Come on, this you got to be.
You need a comfort. You need a comfort, Daddy. He's sad.
Let me see if I can share this. Wow.
He said, "I don't know your ass."
Wow.
I mean, they put her with Shayna and Zoe to elevate them, and she did.
Okay,
I'd have preferred them let Shayna Baszler go over her. I'm sorry.
I appreciate you, WWE, for utilizing us, and I don't want what I'm about to say to hinder that. Have y'all lost your damn mind? Have you lost your mind? Sonya Deville was she was a phenomenal talent. When she was a singles competitor, her music hit, the look hit. She did everything that she was asked. She had catchphrases, put your hair up and square up. You made her I wouldn't say a GM, but whatever she was, an authority figure. She slapped the hell out these women.
That was one of the best slaps ever. Who did she slap? It was
She slapped everybody. She slapped Naomi.
yeah, she did. She knew how to slap. They brought her back for 6 months, and now she's gone.
I'm trying. I understand the idea of cost saving measures. I get that, and you always think that it goes with the release of talent. Let me tell you something. There are executives. You just made a $5 billion deal. So here's what I don't want to hear. That y'all ain't got the money. Y'all have the. You keep talking about. Let me go ahead. I gotta mute this. You keep talking about the largest gate, the largest audience. Every single show, every single PLE is the largest, the biggest, every single one. I'm not trying to hear you ain't got the money. So what is it? What is it? And what is with these quiet releases?
Right.
There's nothing quite so shady as watching a show and people getting released simultaneously.
While you're watching the show.
From a show that you're on, by the way. You got small, and here's the thing that's also frustrating is that you're also giving us commercials for new up and coming talent, and you're pushing out talent who was right here, doesn't put in the work, putting in the time, putting in the effort. So I'm going to tell you right now, Sonya Deville, this is some bull crap. Now, I know everybody's going to be real gentle with their, I want to thank everybody for their time. Any Hartwell said, don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened. That's a very nice catchphrase. I actually like that catchphrase.
She worked out with Dex on her YouTube channel.
But, dude.
It was sweet.
The thing that really, what really grinds my gears? The thing that really irritates me is that you saddle these people and you put them in positions to fail. And then you release them. And that sucks. Indy Hartwell was the NXT Women's Champion. She was doing big things over there on NXT. You brought her over here to the main roster, and I talked about this before. You've got the money, you've got the decades of experience in this business, writing for superstars, and you are telling me you got nothing? That is bullcrap. And then you saddle these people and you stick them in positions to fail. And then you go ahead and give them their release.
No, Nation, there are so many other women. Release Candice LeRae. She is not as good as Sonya. She's not. There's plenty of other women that could have been released. Not Sonya. Honestly, like I said, I would have preferred Shayna Baszler got released. I mean, Sonya was good. She was good as a manager. She's good in the ring. She had the whole thing. I mean, she elevated. What are they going to do with the other two now? They're not going to be that faction by themselves. And they didn't know what to do with them either. Maybe those two are about to get released too. I don't know.
I mean, I would be making some phone calls if I were some of these superstars.
Just Alex is like, hey, chill with the Dakota Kai. Hey, chill with the Candice LeRae.
I mean, I'm just saying. The views of me don't necessarily reflect that of B, and the views of B don't necessarily reflect that of me. But I am upset.
Mm-hmm. Shayna resigned with WWE?
Resigned.
Resigned. Oh. Shayna's not as good in the ring as Sonya Deville. She's not as good on the mic, and she doesn't have as good of a presence and a whole, like, I don't know, whatever. I just, that sucks.
Dude.
That sucks. That
Here we go.
sucks.
Steven Sandridge, big super chat. If cutting Sonya makes room for Lola or Miss Parker on the main roster, give me those scissors. I'll do it myself. Said what I said. Damn!
That's fine. I agree with you. But why her?
But
Why
check it out,
her?
though. But check it out, though. I've said this before. Sonya Deville has a background in MMA just like Lola Vice. Why not lean into that?
Exactly.
That has potential. They're just blowing it, man.
I would have rather
blowing
them
it.
pair Sonya with Nia. She could have been so good as her, like her person, like her Piper Niven. They just...
And you had PFC losing as a unit. Like, we're a unit. Instead, you're like Tropic Thunder. You're like, suck my unit. I mean, that's what you were doing.
Yeah.
Lean into that, man. Come on, dog.
No, CJ, nobody agrees with that.
PFC was a terrible faction. It was a terrible name. It was terrible. It was terrible.
That's true, Christian.
The music was terrible. It just was terrible. And I feel so bad for these ladies. Like I said, you get saddled with crap. You're forced to make chicken salad out of chicken crap.
We think she did shine. We thought she shined as manager. We thought she was amazing as one of the officials in WWE. But I will also say one thing we've learned from the Damian Priest documentary is that they'll say, you know what, we're going to release you. But if you want to go and improve and come back, Indy, Sonya, if they see that they lost whatever, go out, build your character up more, build your fan base up more, tweak your stuff, do what you need to do until they want you back. Cody did it.
Yeah, see.
Everybody does it.
But I don't trust it now. Because now you're releasing people two times. Two times.
AOP didn't
Two
do
times.
anything different when they came back.
You're releasing people two times. Why am I going to trust you? Why am I going to believe you? Two times.
But you have to be someone they don't want to release too, like we're saying with Cody. Cody wasn't somebody that they saw this in. He went and made this and brought these fans back here with him that were rooting for him. They
And
could do the
that's
same
what's
thing.
so
Damian
difficult.
did that.
That's what's so difficult. Is that on one hand, you're basically told you got to do what you got to do. As an in-ring performer, here's the script, here's the play. You need to run it. You can't call an audible. On the other hand, like Stone Cold used to say, you got to go out there and take your spot and take your moment. But there's only so much you can do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If this ain't in the script and all of a sudden you just show up.
Right.
3 Diglets with a big super chat right here. I said it once, and guess what? I'm going to say it again. Deville versus Rose, toxic attraction angles could have fed families. But all that was broken up and damage control was created and took all those opportunities. I hate you! I hate you!
Oh my
Why
gosh.
you do this to me, man? Why you do this? Why you get rid of Sonya Deville, man? I hate you!
And then the dog's all concerned.
She's an emotional support animal, for real, for real. Man, I'm in my feelings about this. I did not expect this to be an emotional night like this. Who else is going to get released in the next 15 minutes? Dude.
Blair Davenport
Blood Davenport, what?
just got released.
You lying.
Have you seen her?
But who said she got released?
Blair Davenport.
Damn! What's she doing to me, WWE?
You like her that much?
No, it's not a question of like her that much. It's just like, what are we doing? You just brought her up from NXT.
That is weird. You bring people up from that. That means Carmelo Hayes is not far behind because they trying, but he ain't working. I bet you Carmelo Hayes about to get released.
What are we doing? Tony Khan is over here like, yeah, gimme. Oh my gosh, dude. This is what I'm talking about. If it ain't working on the main roster, bring them back home. People found new life down here in NXT. You got money to create new shows. You got a speed championship that nobody asked for. That nobody care about.
Yeah.
Every other person came out wearing their belt except the speed champion because nobody cares about the speed championship. Stop spending money with that nonsense. Oh my gosh, what are we doing right now, man? I need to focus on this match, and I
You trying.
I can't. All right. I'm gonna calm down.
I wonder how many they're releasing. But why do you do it during the show?
I'm gonna calm down. Perfect example, Emma. Boom. I mean, in all fairness, this was stupid.
But when she came back with her
But
little...
she came back. She had the glasses. She changed her character. She went out there into the world, came back a whole nother person.
Right.
Okay, right here. Three Diglets. You talked about it. It had to be Mandy Rose and DeVille. That was Banks and Bailey levels of chemistry. That's big facts because they were also best friends.
Right.
DeVille couldn't work without Rose. DeVille's biggest highlight was giving Rose a shining wizard to the back of her head. I mean, it was beautiful.
Beautiful.
But I'm saying, like, they especially if you're somebody that seemingly they're pouring into, like, you give me spots, you give me big moments. Now you put me in a faction with these two ladies. We're about to do some things, and this is what you do. Damn, dude. Wow. Everybody wants to spend time with their spouse, Aaron Brody. Everybody. But this is the thing. When you're a professional wrestler, you know what you signed up for, as does the person that you get involved with. And that has been a thing, a bone of contention for years and years and years and years. Something that Charlotte Flair can tell you all about. Yes.
Look at Steven's super chat.
Can tell you all about her thing with her dad. There was but now she knows. She's been in it. And if she ever has a kid of her own, who knows? Maybe it'll be a little bit different. A lot of these wrestlers just had kids.
Yeah.
Who are now back, but it's a different time now. So I get it, but dude.
Steven, you're hilarious.
Kiana James, if Kiana James gets cut while she's injured, that's just diabolical. That's rude. Also, the Hex Girls, wait. Alba Fire and Ala Dawn have been released as well. That's not surprising.
I'm looking at the thing right now. I don't see that.
That sucks, but that also is not surprising.
I don't see that.
Breaking news. Jack Ganoff reports B has been released. Breaking news coming in live from A&B Convo's Wrestling Edition. B has been released from her contract here at A&B Convo, so says A. We'll go live to what A is saying. Get out!
Oh my God.
A&B Convo's Wrestling Edition. I'm Jack Ganoff. Remember, skeet, skeet, skeet. Good night.
Good night. I'm on his thing and I don't see anything about
That's hilarious.
about them.
That could never happen. It could happen.
I only see Sonya and Blair right now and AOP.
Okay. So let's also be technical. So just Alex, that's what you're saying. So here's the thing. They're not firing anybody. They're just not renewing their contracts.
Oh, okay.
Which
And
I
that's
get
true of all of them?
in a technical sense, meaning they can immediately go to work for another promotion.
Got you. That's good. Hey, Giovanni.
Which
How are
is
you?
good for them. So it's like you're doing them a favor. You're not holding them up in
Yeah.
some 90-day nonsense.
Yeah.
But not renewing your contract still sucks when you've called this place home for years.
Oh, okay, Alex. No, Alex wasn't saying they got released. He's saying he expects them to get released. Giovanni did a super chat.
I see you, Giovanni.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Giovanni Reyes. Hi, A&B, happy Friday. I 100% agree. First Sonya and now Blair. Tony Khan is literally sitting at his office being like, I already got contracts for you to come on down. Let me twirl the mustache. Or is it more like, come on down. You're
Come
the
on
next wrestler
down.
here on AEW Dynamite. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Oh, man. Man. You're just expecting, okay. Aaron Drew says Tony Khan is not going to do anything with anyone. I mean, you ain't never lied. Except hold them. You know, here's the big difference. WWE releases them. Tony Khan's like, no.
Right. George Lewis, I love you, but hush your mouth. Our truth
Thank
is
you,
a
Aaron Drew.
national treasure.
That's right. Leave that man alone.
Leave that man alone.
Leave that man alone. Yeah, I did not expect to be in my feelings today like that. Sonny Deville threw me for a loop. And let's see what else they got. Let's see what else they got. People aren't being released. So, again, are we confirming? Can this be confirmed? Isla Dawn, Isla Fire?
No.
Are they
I
going?
said, just Alex said, I read that to you. Just Alex said that they haven't been released. He expects them to
Oh,
be.
okay. That's what you were referring to that. Okay, I heard that. I
Sorry,
didn't think you referred
yeah.
to that. Okay. Okay. All right. All right, man. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see what else we got. Let's see what else we got. Three Diglets. Big super chat right here. Thank you very much. Three Diglets.
Three Diglets.
DeVille, AOP, Davenport, go back to the ring of honor. Better yet, go to Lucha Underground. Oh, what? They don't exist anymore? Exactly. Get out!
I loved Lucha Underground. It was such a great show.
It was a great show. It was a great show, actually. That's cold. Three Diglets. I'm going to let it slide because I love you. But that's cold.
That's cold.
But thank you for that super chat.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, that's interesting. I wonder because I don't know. It's interesting. Do you want a little bit of time? I see what you're asking here in regards to TNA. Do you want a little bit of a buffer? Is it weird to be released and you go work for a company that has a relationship with the company that you were released from, and you show up and working with, I don't know. Or do you keep them separate? I wonder.
Fandango got happy.
But he's been gone for a minute. Like I'm saying, should there be a buffer zone? Should there be a little bit of time to let these wounds heal?
Right.
Post-Rumble releases. I mean, the thing is, I'm glad that we saw Kid and Katana, but again, I'm pissed. I'm pissed
That don't mean
because
they won't get released.
they were used week after week after week on NXT. I'm telling y'all, man, don't sleep on NXT. NXT knows how to use their people. And their roster is stacked. The women's division over there is crazy big.
Right.
And everybody got some time to shine. I don't know, dude. It's like back in the day, you would think that coming onto the main roster will be the it.
Right.
As a
that
pro
you
wrestler.
made it. But it actually may mean you're on your way out. They're like, okay, you're either going to make it up here or you're not. And we're done with you.
Yeah, man. Tamina's been
retired.
long since gone.
Tamina retired a while ago.
And you want to talk about somebody that they didn't do right by. But then again, it's also okay, look. It's a mixed bag, right? Because you premiered with the Usos. You're from a pedigree of somebody that's a WWE Hall of Famer, a legend, and it took you 10 years to get a title, and that was one half. Like you're a co-owner of a title. 10 years. You know what I'm saying? And on one hand, you're like, what's my motivation to do anything? On the other hand, it's like you need to step up and show the people what you're made of so that you can't get that push. It's kind of all over the map. It's a tough call for me. It's a tough call.
Well, the thing, too, about Tamina, remember that when Nia first returned back in the day, and it should have been the two of them dominating as champions, and then they just replaced her and gave her Shayna Baszler, and then you even saw Nia wearing Give Tamina a Chance, that shirt, because why would you do that? Why didn't you just push her and Tamina? It didn't make any sense. And Tamina could have even been the heavy if they didn't want to use Nia as the heavy and the woman heavy in the bloodline. Hey, Pound Cake, how you doing?
So I'm telling you, man, if I were somebody
What
in
did
the
happen to Giovanni
WWE,
Vinci? He gonna get released too. Giovanni is gone. I promise
Man,
you.
please.
Whatever they were trying to do with him, they tried like 2 or 3 times and then gave up.
it didn't hit like we thought it would.
Right.
And if I were somebody in WWE that had been released and re-signed, I would be making a phone call to Triple H right now. I would be in wherever he lives, Stamford, Connecticut. I'd be at his office. I'd be at his door. I'd be in Gorilla. But like, hey, let me holler at you real quick.
Steven said, I'm befuddled. Yeah. Steven
Cody
said,
Rhodes with the dub.
he said, I'm befuddled by how Vinci worked. All that hype, beaten in 3 seconds, never seen again. He must have warrants.
I got
First
warrants,
of all,
man.
he fought twice, but
I got stripes.
yeah. That's funny.
Family legacy, I know. Speed Championship is on X. I mean, that's what I'm saying. They don't care about Speed. Why'd you even create it? You don't even have the decency to put it on A&E, WWE Network,
Or
Peacock.
let the champion bring it to the main show.
Oh, Solo's back.
Oh, there he is. There he is.
Where Jado?
Outside.
I was just thinking about you, brother.
Brother?
Blah! Let me demonstrate him. Blah!
Wow. Wow. Hold on, CJ. Y'all got to give your rates and thoughts on the show. We got to give our little hot take. Don't go so fast.
So
Hold
what's the
up.
rate? What's your rate for Friday Night Smackdown? And I need you to temper your rates with these releases because they did this intentionally. All right? So temper your rates with these releases. We will give our rates along with our hot take. How do you feel about it?
I'm gonna give the show a 6.
Okay.
I
That's
think
not
that I was so distracted by the releases that I don't even really know what just happened in the last 20 minutes.
Only thing that matters is Cody got the win and Solo came back
Right.
and no Jey Uso to interact with.
Oh, okay. Have fun, nation. Be safe.
Be safe, nation. Thank you, nation. I will say this much. As the rates are coming in, here's my hot take. Actually, I hated the Emma thing. I hated it, but I actually liked the music too. The music was kind of cute.
Yeah.
The music was kind of cute. I'm not gonna lie. Here's my thing when it comes to Jey Uso. What's interesting with him is when he's out here doing his thing and he's back up here before he comes down, when he's with the audience and concessions and whatever. Like the energy, the enthusiasm we see from Jey Uso is very different than once he finally gets into the ring and he's talking with somebody that he may or may not face, a Gunther, a Cody, and he kind of goes back to his kind of just. And I don't know if that's intentional or if that's. I'm curious, but it's like it reminds me when he was talking to Roman and Roman was beating him down, and he was almost like.
He didn't do that with Gunther last time. He's like, and I will
what
beat
I'm saying
you,
is his posture changes. Go back and watch it.
Okay.
His posture changes a little bit.
Interesting.
His back goes a little more curved. You know what I mean? Here when he's talking to
Like
Cody,
he's being
he had
submissive?
his hands like that, like this. Yeah, he's just more like I'm not seeing that like I don't see that bark.
Maybe because he's a face, he doesn't. Maybe he doesn't feel comfortable seeming to because he's a face. You know what I mean? I don't know.
I want to see a little more confidence in him when he is addressing possible opponents. Like,
well, he
there's
confidently kicked him in the face while he was talking.
What's interesting, there's a stark contrast. Let's take a look at the 2 Royal Rumble winners, right? Charlotte Flair, her entrances since coming back have been very subdued. She's been very just kind of quiet. But when she gets in the ring, she's exuding confidence. She's like, you know what? Who told you to speak? Hold up a second. Like, I'm running the show.
Yeah.
But it's the total opposite with Jey Uso. Jey Uso's, he's all in here. He's all like, he's got that. But as soon as somebody comes in, then he's like, he's more like, yeet.
Okay.
I want to see him talk with. I want to see the outside voice.
You
I
want
to
him
see the
to get
Cody.
his Cody outside voice
I want
on?
him to get the Cody. It's Black History Month, brother.
All right.
Bark
All right.
loud.
All right.
You got the right.
All right. You got the right. Yeah.
This
the show
month.
was all right. It was all right. But the releases were very untimely and it really threw everything off.
I'm going to give the show a 7. I didn't think it was a great show. I didn't think it was a bad show. I'm very upset about this one particular release. It should not have been Sonya Deville. Anybody but Sonya. Anybody but Sonya. I'm going to rock myself to sleep. I'm going to go crawl into the tub in the fetal position. You might see me cry. Fareed Saheed gives it an 8. Justin Hollencreen gives it a perfect 10 with a hell yeet. 7 out of 10 for T-Man. 7 out of 10 for Steven, but I missed a good part of the show. Chat was 10 out of 10 tonight, though. The chat was fire.
The chat was fire. Y'all get a 10 out of 10, baby.
The chat was fire, okay? The super chats were coming in. The chat was fire. 8.5 for Samantha Poole. George Lewis says, I'm going to give it an 8.5. Agrees with Samantha Poole. You got to go play Berman Street for Super Bowl party. Fair enough. 60 out of 60, but wrong people got released. Brandon Thomas, I feel you on that. Just Alex, are you doing a post-show review, brother? Are you doing a post-show review? CJ LaChapelle gives it a 6, agrees with B. Nation of Domination gives it a 6.5, says it was just all right.
Yeah.
8 out of 10 for Big Joe, but felt a bit slow for Big Joe. Alexa Bliss was, you liking Alexa Bliss, CJ? All right, I feel you that. Mm-hmm. What's up, Ken88? 10 out of 20 for Black Panther Gaming. Hey, listen to your wife B. That's hilarious, movie queen. I usually do, but she don't listen to me. That's the problem.
That's not true.
That's the problem.
That's not true.
She don't be listening to me
That's
at
not true.
all.
That's not true. Your mama don't listen to you.
Because she's my mother. She's not supposed to listen to me. Supposed to listen to her. That's how it goes. 7 out of 6 for Jody Bennett. Woo! B plus for SmackDown tonight. Wesley Franklin, always a pleasure. Wesley with a big 8. 8 out of 10 for Dylan Danger.
Oh,
Like a puppy. Yeah, there. Okay. I'm gonna highlight it right here. I'm gonna highlight it right here. Like a puppy being scolded. That's what it is. That's what it is. That's what it reminds me of. That's what Jey Uso does.
all right.
He spent a lot of his energy. He's a little blown up. He's still growing as a solo performer in promos. His story's about his growth right now, too. Some of it might not be acting. That's exactly
Gotcha.
how I feel about it. I really like this puppy being scolded thing. I agree with that. And I don't know how much of that is acting, how much of that is real. Like, I don't know. What I'm
Yeah.
basically getting at here is it all could work to his favor so that if he actually does win the big one of Mania,
Yeah.
we will pop all the more. You know what I mean? But at some point, I'm hoping and I'm praying that my man snaps out of it. Look, you at some point when you're a tag team and you go out on your own, like a Shawn Michaels, like a Bret the Hitman Hart, like you
Yeah.
gotta have that confidence. You gotta have that swag
Yeah.
all the time. You know what I mean? I'm waiting for that. I'm waiting for that. I'm anxiously waiting, but scolded puppy. That was perfect, Samantha Poole. That was perfect. 3 Diggers with a big super chat right here. I knew Jay was winning the Rumble the moment that the footage was released of Miss Parker touching Jay's leg. Allegedly. That could have been AI. Allegedly. I thought, oh, she got word. He's next in line. Okay, women date up. I know, she did with me. You know what I'm saying? All the other losers. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I know what you mean, 3 Diglets. They want the top dog. That's right. Show you right.
Show you right.
Right on, brother. Thank you, 3 Diglets. That's a big super chat. But you ain't lying.
Thank you.
You ain't lying. Jay's all yeeting. Just one word promos. He need to start talking like Jimmy and laying down some solid promos like he did when. Yeah, you know what? That's the thing. That's the thing. Jimmy was always pretty good on the mic. He was good on this promo tonight.
Yeah.
If only Jay talked with that kind of swag.
Maybe Jimmy
If only they could be combined into one Uso. We'd have the perfect Uso. If anybody watched Star Trek Voyager, if you can combine Tuvok and Neelix for Tuvix, that would be perfect. You've got the perfect plex. Bum, bum.
Bum, bum.
I love it. Michael Torber gives it a 7. It's fake news. I know it's fake news. B has not been released.
Well, maybe.
Firefighter, give it your best shot if you can rate it. All right, Just Alex is live in 30 minutes. Please show him some love. This is our brother. All right, my man is fire when it comes to what he does. And I cannot wait to hear what you got to say about these releases. So show some love, give it that like, and please make sure you like this video. Just real quick, tap it.
Tap it, baby.
All right, 8.5, 10 for Michael Tomas. Releases aside. Liv Morgan, the only one standing from the 2016-2017 women's faction era. You ain't never lied. And I'm gonna tell you right now, if she didn't involve as a character, she'd be gone too.
Oh, for
Y'all
sure.
know that.
For sure.
That blue-tongued Liv Morgan would have hit the bricks, sister.
Yep.
It was a good match, but a 100 trillion out of 100 trillion A++ for A and B. So says Jody Bennett. Appreciate you, brother.
Oh, thank you.
We hope you have a great weekend as well. Justin Hollicrane, thank you very much for being
Yes,
with us.
thank you.
What up, Kahuna Saunders? What is next for
What
Solo
up,
and Jacob
Kahuna?
Fatu? See, now that makes me wonder because Jacob Fatu has now, I feel, outgrown Solo Sikoa. He's coming to his own.
Yeah.
And
That's
Tamatanga by his
interesting.
side, it works. Now you're going to go back to what? Just being the enforcer for Solo?
Right.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if he's just going to fall in line. Tamatanga might. But remember, Tama also looked at those tag team titles last week.
All right. Right.
So I don't know. And I really did appreciate the fact that Solo did come back, lay out Cody Rhodes, Jey Uso's partner. I'm telling y'all, it makes more sense to me if Jay faces Cody bloodline wise. There's much more involved in here. There's years of involvement with this whole situation. Yeah, I know recently he's had a thing with Gunther, and that's great. But for me and my money, I think the money match is Cody Rhodes versus Jey Uso.
But then you have all of this bloodline who's going to be coming after both of them when they're trying to fight each other, and they're going to have to fight together against them until they can fight together against each other.
That's what I'm saying. It's all involved.
Yeah.
And then Roman at some point is going to pop up in here. Just imagine how Roman's going to feel if Jey Uso is now saying, I'm going to face him. And I may very well get that title that you wanted to get. And then they bring it back around when Jay faces Roman eventually for that very title that he lost. Roman beat this man down. Beat him down. Jimmy had to throw in the towel.
Right.
I'm saying, just think about that. If Rock is not going to be involved in Mania, we're really not doing this, which I'm going to save that for another conversation for another day. But if we're really not doing this, you got my money all day right now. Gunther can face somebody else. That ain't no thing. That ain't no thing. Thank y'all for getting that bot. Appreciate that. All right, well, that's it, man. That's it. That's all I got to say about that. I want to thank y'all so much for watching A&B Convo's Wrestling Edition on a Friday.
Yep.
I want to thank our Mod Squad for keeping an eye on things. Before we announce who won the Mid-Card Championship, I want to thank our Mod Squad. Y'all got that bot. I want to thank our members. Huh?
Go ahead. I thought, go ahead.
I said before we...
No, you're right. Before we...
I want to thank our members. We have a special video coming for y'all. We already released the video of our podcast just for you. I want to thank our subscribers for being who you are. We wouldn't be where we are if it wasn't for you. We're trying to double that. We're trying to get up here by the end of the year. Tell a friend. If you're just new here, if you just popped in, we hope you enjoyed it. It's a bop.
It's a bop.
We family over here. We have a good time. All right? So come check it out. And I'll tell you what, y'all. You can get championship gold. Lay it on them.
Yes. So we have a new mid-card champion tonight. Our re-kinged throne, how do you say, like he's been a champ several times, he's a champ again? I don't know. But anyway, Three Diglets is our new mid-card puppy chow champion.
So wait a minute.
He dethroned Steven.
Does that make him 2 belts?
No, he doesn't have the Three Kings is the champion right now, the Super Chat champion.
So who's the So wait, who's the mid-card title?
Three Diglets is the mid-card title.
Three Diglets is the... Oh, I'm sorry. You said Three Diglets.
Yeah, so Three Diglets is the mid-card title holder. And then Three Kings is a super
Well, congratulations to Three Diglets. You are a champion once again. You are holding championship gold one more time. The title that I know you love to hate. Hate. Congratulations, Three Diglets. Wow. The stream took a turn. Thank you, Wesley Franklin. God bless you, brother, for always showing up here. We appreciate you very much. That is it. We're going to get some comida. Dip into Just Alex's live. Show him some love.
Show him some love.
We appreciate y'all. Thank you, everybody. Talking in my own words. Thank you to everybody for showing up here today. Thank you to every single person that super chatted. You reach deep down into your pocket and you say, you know what? We love you. I want to show you that love. Please know that we so appreciate that, because that's something that you absolutely don't have to do.
Right.
And so we so thank you. We so appreciate you. And we hope you enjoy the specialties that are coming your way. Thank you very much, everybody, for showing up for A&B Combos
Wrestling Edition.
We'll be have a wonderfully blessed weekend. We may or may not be going live again this weekend. I don't know. I know we do our Saturday night's live event, but that's kind of a special thing now we do for Saturday night's main event, which is kind of cool. On my news, I just seen Linda McMahon on your news feed. What about it? Did she die? She did? She did? This is on my news. I just seen Linda McMahon.
Yeah, because she's in politics.
Could be because she did.
Anyway,
I just want to know. We're getting ready for a lot of snow. Oof. We just had some rain. Oh, no, gosh. No, thank you.
all right, you guys,
Oh, I
enjoy
should've
your
died.
weekend. Thank you for hanging with us. We mean it.
All right. We appreciate y'all. And we will bid you all.
A do.
God bless you. Good night.
Good night.